Welcome back, familiar to NorthsideLDN, caramba, and we are back with Hooks. Hooks, what are you telling me, bro?
I'm good, bro, man. I'm a little tired, but you get me. Ready to cook up some content with my bro, innit? You get me. So yeah, man. It's getting better, man. It's getting better, man. I don't think I'm as vexed as a lot of people about this Arsenal result, innit? But we'll find out. We'll find out.
Okay, let's get straight into it because obviously we drew against Liverpool. A lot of Liverpool fans were being honest, to be fair, saying that the performance wasn't good, so they'll take the draw because I didn't think their team performed that well. I kind of agree. I don't think that they played that well, and I think we didn't take advantage.
But do you agree with a lot of Liverpool fans that are saying because it wasn't a good performance, it was a good result?
Yeah, I don't think they had a good performance. I think they had a good result based on their performance being that bad.
Oh, interesting. So why is it when Arsenal have a bad performance but don't get the result, we cook Arsenal, but Liverpool not getting cooked?
Let me explain. First of all, Arsenal's my club. I want the best for my club. Second of all, we're the ones that are supposed to be winning a title. They are not. They're in phase one of their process. I'm not expecting them to win. Nor am I a Liverpool fan.
They're not in phase one. And I don't mean you.
They just got a new manager.
No. Because new manager doesn't mean new process.
Well, they've got
the same key players that they had. Yeah. They're playing similar football. The only difference is Slot is a tad bit more defensive than what Klopp was. What's the change?
Bro, are you really comparing Slot not being backed, only getting Chiesa, to Mikel Arteta overhauling this whole squad in 5 years' time? No, I'm sorry. This manager, let's talk facts now. Since you want to talk facts, we'll talk facts. This manager had more time, more money spent. This manager has a disgusting bench. That manager that just joined this team that hasn't been in a title race for a while now under Klopp, before he just taking it over, certain players needed to be addressed and improved. Robertson got cooked by Saka. I've been saying that Robertson needed an upgrade. This manager, on the other hand, has the players that he wants, the midfield that he built, the team that he built, the bench that he built, and you're unable to get over the line against a Slot that hasn't been backed. It's unacceptable. And the amount of time this manager's had is unacceptable. You should be able to beat Liverpool. 5 years into a job, you can't be a manager to just come to the Prem.
Wait, there was times when Wenger was 5 years deep into his role and he lost to Liverpool.
5 years in, yeah. But did Wenger not get over the line? Has this manager got over the line? This manager has to win something this season.
He's won a trophy that people like to forget in his first season.
I don't give a fuck about the FA Cup. I don't give a fuck about the FA Cup. Wenger was winning FA Cups. Wenger was winning FA Cups. He didn't save his job, did he?
I just want some consistency. That's all I want, innit? I want consistency. That's all I ask for, innit? Like, don't get me wrong. People can bring the hammer of justice down on Arsenal, and that's fine. Yeah, but I just want consistency because I know, that if Arsenal, did what Liverpool just did in the position that Liverpool are in so far in this season, dropping points and allowing Manchester City to go above them, Arsenal will be getting cooked into oblivion.
Arsenal are getting cooked, yeah? Arsenal are getting cooked. No. Let's keep it. You want consistency? Let's have consistency. They are not going to win the league. They're not going to win the league. Liverpool. They're not going to win the league. Yeah? They're not going to win the league. In my opinion, they're not going to win the league. This is a problem, Hooks. You can't have this fan base gassing up this manager, telling us that it takes 4 years, and now we're in the 5th year and we're unable to beat Liverpool. It's unacceptable. You can't have a manager. You cannot compare a manager that just got into their job to a manager that's had 5 years building his team and building the players that he wants and making decisions at the club into what he wants at the club. It's not a fair comparison. So this manager's had enough time to get over the line. You should be beating a Liverpool team that still need a couple of players. They're still players short of getting over the line. So it's not the same. It's not in the same. They're not in the same position as Arsenal as it stands right now.
So was it disgraceful when we beat Man City last season and they drew with us at Etihad this season?
It's disgraceful at the fact that we're dropping too many points once again and we're not going to win the league. And then we're going to be looking back at these games. We're going to be looking back at these games like we did last season, Fulham, Aston Villa, all those games there saying this is where we dropped too many points. You can't drop too many points against Man City. That's the requirement. You can't, on the one hand, tell us that the bench is fixed and none of this bench is affecting the game for us to get over the line against Bournemouth nor against Liverpool. You can't tell us that these players are amazing and then when we need to get the 3 points, yeah, we are not scoring. People can't gas me, Havertz, and when we needed you to turn up against flipping Bournemouth and Liverpool, you didn't turn up. The problem is you can't overgas this whole thing that it's amazing and we want consistency and this and that. And then when we need to perform, you don't. Liverpool were there for the taking. They didn't even perform. Regardless of how you look at their team player for player, they didn't perform. For 90 minutes, not one of their players had a great game. And what did we do? Have a great first half. Second half, we just let pressure just impose into... It's ridiculous, bro. It is ridiculous.
But
it's bad man management and it's a bad setup.
Again, I don't disagree with you. What I'm searching for is consistency. So when Manchester City dropped points to Arsenal at the Etihad this season, was it disgraceful? Pep, how many years into his process? Pep, how many trophies he's won? Pep had all the money in the world to build his squad. Couldn't beat Arsenal, who Arteta has been there at less time than Pep. Worse manager than Pep. Worse squad than Pep. Worst first 11 than Pep. Wasn't able to beat Arsenal. Was it disgraceful? At home as well. Was it disgraceful?
Is Pep not known the last couple of years to start the season bad at the start of the season?
Oh, we're changing the...
No, I'll ask you a question. Answer the... No. I'll ask you a question. No, because you asked me, is it disgraceful? This is why your comparison is flawed. You are comparing somebody that for the last couple of seasons has started the season not well, but got over the line. We have started the season at times. Let me finish what I'm saying. We have started the season good, and then we don't get over the line. Or we start the season bad, and we still don't get over the line. You can't compare Arteta to Pep, because at the end of the day, whether you judge the way he plays football or not, this guy's got a resume of getting over the line. Your manager doesn't. That is the difference. That is the difference.
Why is it
no, because you're backing this guy, yeah? No, I'm not backing him. Yeah, but I want consistency. I want everyone to look at the same thing. You can't. Unless this manager achieves unless he gets over the line, this is why he'll always be questioned, because you don't get over the line. Pep getting a draw, yeah? Everyone's got more of a resume and a CV seeing that he can start the season bad and still get over the line. Your manager don't.
No, stop saying your manager.
No, your manager, because the way you're defending him. No, the way you're defending him. No, I'm going to say your manager.
I'm not defending him.
Yeah, you are.
No, because you said to me, Arteta has spent more money than Slot. Arteta, yeah, has been in his process longer than Slot. Arteta has all the players that he wants, which is incorrect because he actually wanted Sesko, didn't get him, but we move. And I'm asking you, Pep has been in his process longer than Arteta. Pep has spent more money than Arteta, they've sold more, so I guess net it's a bit less, but they've still spent a lot of money. And Pep has not only everybody he wants, he has pretty much world-class players in every position. And like you said, he's got over the line time and time again.
Yeah.
Is it not disgraceful that he was not able to defeat the worst team, the worst manager, the team that can't get anything over the line, the team that hasn't won a major in 21 years at the Etihad? All I'm asking for is...
let me reply and don't interrupt me. When Man City beat Southampton, I criticized their performance. I said, you got the result, you didn't play well. Yeah? You want to talk about consistency? I told Man City, you guys are the favourites to win the league this season. If you don't, then questions will be asked about Pep. It's the same energy. You want to be talking about a one-off game, yeah? The problem is, we may win the battle, but they win the war. You know what the war is? Actually lifting the trophy at the end of the season. So when you're talking about a one-off game, the problem is, I keep seeing the same problems. We're going again with this season about the best defense in the league, and we're going to keep defending. We're going to do We've done this last season. Did we get over the line? Oh, okay, we didn't, did we? Oh, all right then. We needed to go strengthen the attack. Did we go strengthen that attack? Oh, no, we didn't, did we? When we now needed to rely on this bench, yeah, that people told us that is an amazing bench, did we get over the line? The problem is this, Pep does need to fix up because the performances haven't been great. And Man City fans have said that. But ultimately, based on what I've seen of them and the fact that we didn't go out there and strengthen what we needed to strengthen to make us more the favourites to win the league, that is why I still see them winning the league. Because we didn't go out there, get the clinical striker. The bench is uma pucaria. That bench, yeah, Look at this bench. Look at the crap that we're bringing off the bench. And you compare this to phase one. Kivior coming off the bench, a player we're looking to get rid of. Skelly, that is a youngster. Ethan, youngster. Jesus, nobody rates nor do they want him playing. It's the same Pukadia that we had when he first come into the team. ESR coming off the bench. Reece Nelson coming off the bench. Lacazette, everybody was already done with Lacazette. It's the same old crap. And when you spend this much money and you've had, what, 5 years, that's what? That's like 10 transfer windows, 2 transfer windows each year. And this is the bench that we've got. It's unacceptable, bro. It's unacceptable. Yes, I've been criticizing Man City. And I've been saying they've not looked the same when they haven't got Rodri. The performances haven't been good enough. The other day, Haaland should have scored goals. But here's the point. I still think they're going to get over the line, even with those criticisms, because they actually got world-class players. They've actually got a world-class manager. They've actually got a manager that's proven that he can change it around. When he didn't have a striker, won the league without a striker. When he didn't have KDB, Foden turned up. When Foden wasn't turning up, he had Gundo to make him win the treble. When he's not turning up, Vardial scoring goals. When he's not turning up, Bernardo scoring goals. Who's doing that for us? Who's doing that for us? And then people are telling me about the injuries that we've got. Why didn't you rely on the players that you told me is a fixed bench? Man can't tell me, oh, we only have a good bench when we don't rely on them. You cannot predict how long injuries are going to be going on for. You don't know if players are going to not be fit. So if you rate these players, yeah, the people that have gassed up this bench, well, when we use them, stop talking about the players that we don't have, because that just tells me, that assures me that you're a barefaced liar by telling me that this bench is good enough, because you don't trust them. You don't believe in them. And when you look at the games that we've had, not one of them, yeah, apart from Ethan maybe, and we don't even know the level of Ethan, even warrant getting into the starting 11. Saka's been out, Sterling's been crap. Havertz ain't been bagging goals from Bournemouth and Liverpool. Jesus ain't looking no better. He ain't looking no better. It's a joke thing. It's a joke thing. So man, want to talk about consistency. I do. When you clearly don't see my Man City video, because I do judge them when they don't play well. And if they don't get over the line, I'll hold the same energy with them, because they're supposed to be getting over the line. But that doesn't take away from the fact that my club, yeah, should be beating Liverpool. Start of the season, you would be saying we're a stronger team. We finished above Liverpool. We should be beating them. We should be beating them.
Based on form, they've been better though. So, you know, but I hear it. So you actually do agree with me, and the scenario that I posed, it was disgraceful from Man City. So that's cool. I just wanted consistency, so that's fine. So one thing one thing that I think is a bit unfair. One thing that I do think is a bit unfair is there's no team in, I don't even think City can do this, yeah, where 3 to 4 of your starters at a point in the game in one part of your team defense is out. It don't matter who you sign. You can't prepare for that. That's unpreparable, whatever the word is. That's insane. Like to use that as like a stick to like hit Arsenal or Arteta with, I don't know. I think that's a bit harsh, because that's like, we're talking like anomaly shit now. Like I could guarantee that not even just any club will go for the next 10 seasons and never see anything like that again.
What? You're waffling. Do you know why you're waffling? When this fan base, this is why you're waffling. At the end of the day, I said it, yeah. We've got rotation in the wide defense, yeah, for right back and left back. None of these defenders are good enough as centre back. We didn't need to go get Kivior. When we got Kivior, these men start overhyping Kivior. Yeah, that's on the fan base and in the club for identifying a defender that 2 years down the line we don't need it no more. Yeah, overhyping me Calafiori. That guy's been dreadful defensively. Good going forward. Defensively, been all over the place. That's on the recruitment. Then Timber's been all right. To be fair, he's been unlucky with injuries. Yeah, I said this, yeah, in the transfer window. We don't need you don't have to get somebody of the level of Saliba and of Gabriel. You need somebody that the drop-off isn't tremendous. The drop-off is tremendous. Ben White is not a centre-back. He made his name as a right-back. The rest of them aren't nowhere near as good as playing in the centre-back. They're better as full-backs. The right-back position or the left-back position. I said we needed a centre-back. Now man can see what I was saying, that we didn't have adequate rotation for the centre-back position, bro. So at the end of the day, yeah, at the end of the day, you can go out there and identify ballers. You can go out there and identify centre backs. How much did Tottenham buy Van der Ven from? It's about identifying the right players. And the thing is, yeah, this bench, the reason is when Arsenal fans says, "Oh, we want consistency." No, when this fan base as a whole run up their mouth about we're invincible and nobody can beat us, and we've got the best rotation and we've got 29 amazing combinations, it's a load of crap, bro. I could see the quality of the bench wasn't of the level. Where's Jorginho? Because a lot of man preach me Jorginho is going to bring winning mentality. This manager doesn't even rely on him. Doesn't even bring him off the bench. Zinchenko, they told me, oh, this guy. No. This is the crap that they gas up these players, yeah, when the going is good. And I told him, I watched the games. The way you're hyping some of these players ain't all that, yeah? Then Jorginho, winning mentality. You don't get a game. Zinchenko's pivotal to the way that we play football. Can't get a game. Jesus, this fan base was defending for time to people like me that, oh, no, it's not about scoring goals, bro. It's about what he brings off the pitch and the heat map and the thing. Yeah? Anybody want to play him now? No. But the same way that they're now, they defended Jesus. Now they're defending Havertz. Oh, but look at what he does off the ball. Strikers are about scoring goals. I told man, you can't rely on Ethan. This guy's he's just come through the youth academy. The guy ain't ready. Oh no, but this is the year that Ethan's going to break through. They told me, oh, Fabi Vieira, this is the season that he's going to have a breakout season. They chat too much shit on this bench, yeah? Lie through their teeth. And now when the criticism comes in, oh, you can't get the best players in the world. Shut up. You don't need the best players in the world. How about, actually looking at the player and judging them based on how good they are? If they've not let us down in the past, if you would actually trust them to cover for half the season. And the fact is, this fan base don't. They hype up the bench until they have to rely on them. Then their real feelings come out about this bench. This bench ain't as good as people hyped it up. And instead of this fan base having humility to say, do you know what, Northside, you're right about Jorginho. You're right about Zinchenko. You're right about Jesus. You're right. They just, we can't fill out every position. Bro, the quality in what we're bringing into the squad at times hasn't been good enough. Trossard, good signing. Rice, good signing. Some of them have. A lot of them haven't, though. And now you look at this bench, when I told people, we've got a bunch of defenders on the bench, and the majority of these players ain't good enough. These men were preaching to me about Sterling's a good signing. I told you, maricas da merda, that filo da puta ain't good enough. Why didn't he come off the bench? Because in first half, Saka was good. Second half, he wasn't good. Barely saw him. Our attack was going down Martinelli's side. So why didn't Sterling, the signing that this fan base was saying was good enough when we needed a striker, why is it that he didn't come off the bench? Oh, yeah, because he's been playing shit. And the same man tell me that Arteta is going to unlock Sterling, yeah? Well, how come he can't turn Zinchenko into a fullback and trying to get rid of him? How come he can't turn Jesus into a gunman? How come Fabi Vieira's not developing here? These men talk too much bukari online. And now when the criticism comes in, oh, but what about Man City? Bro, shush your mouth. End of the season, yeah? We'll see who lifts the title. That's the difference. No one's saying that Man City's been perfect. But when they need to turn up, they turn up. And you know what we do? When we need a signing, we don't go out there and do it. We don't go out there and get the players that we blatantly know that we need. We give chances to players that have shown they're not good enough time and time and time again. This bench has got a load of kids and a load of players that have shown they're not good enough. And then a load of defensive options. I warned, man, if something happened to Odegaard. But these men didn't want to hear it. So now you don't want the criticism. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Don't gas me and tell me that the transfer window is 10 out of 10. And now that we have to rely on these, man, you man want to be talking about, I want this, I want that. Nah, bro, you ain't getting your cake and eat it too. You either agree that the bench ain't good enough or you back that this bench is amazing. And if you think it's amazing, name me one player out of that bench that warrants to be in the starting 11 based on performances. Not one of them, apart from maybe Ethan. And even then, we don't even know if he's gonna deliver, bro. And this is what pisses me off about this fan base. Run your mouth too much, yeah? Don't see the things that are blatant, yeah? And make it seem like, oh, you've never seen what some of these players are about. Gas it. And then when we're in a position like this, man, act stupid to it. While the whole time when we're telling you that this bench ain't good enough, not you, Hooks, but the rest of them be saying, you're negative, you're this, you're that. I'm not surprised we lost to Bournemouth. I'm not surprised that we drew against Liverpool because we didn't do enough. How many more seasons? I've had 20 years of this, of us not doing enough, bro.
I mean, based on the game, I was actually quite surprised that we ended up drawing to Liverpool, personally. But, I mean, in the same breath, I was also kind of surprised how well we played in the first half. So I guess for me at least, it kind of balanced itself out. And I mean, I hear what you're saying in terms of like well, basically, I hear what you're saying, like, because obviously you're I know the type of people that you're talking about, but I mean, where I would kind of slightly disagree is I don't think it's so polarizing. I don't think it's either the bench is completely garbage or the bench has to be amazing. Like, I do think there is gray area, especially in football. Football is, I mean, in terms of like when you talk ability and like standard, there is a massive gray area. And then I mean, I guess like, so do you think it's impossible for Arsenal to win the league? Like, impossible. Like, there's no chance at all. Like, we have 0% chance of winning the league.
Yeah, I don't think there's any chance we're winning the league. No.
Honestly, like, seriously,
do you know why, Hooks? Yeah, do you know why, Hooks? We repeat doing the same mistakes that don't work. This is the thing, yeah. We repeat doing the same old rubbish, holding on to players under this manager that are not good enough, trying to spread the goals round, going with the same narratives that haven't worked. Yeah, about we've got a load of defensive players or we're going to score from set pieces. We are not developing as a team, even when you look at the good things from this manager. And this is the thing that people won't listen to that don't like me, because they're selective in their hearing. We used to have Partey creating opportunities from deep. Where's that gone, Hooks? Because we don't see that no more. Ben White overlapping on the right-hand side, crossing into the box. We don't see that no more. What happened to having a fullback that actually went in the midfield and could actually create? Because Zinchenko was a liability defensively, but in the midfield, he actually created opportunities. We don't have that from Calafiori. He either scores a goal, but I never see him really assisting anyone or spotting the eye of a pass because he's not a midfielder. What happened to Martinelli running through teams? We've seen him do it against Chelsea. Don't see that no more. Man's running by the halfway line against Liverpool, running backwards. What happened to that? We used to be able to have a number 9 that would drop in deep, link up play and make space for the wide players. Didn't see that happening. There was things that we had. We started utilizing Declan Rice's height in the box, crosses into the box, and he'll header it in. Utilizing Havertz's height, crosses into the box, different ways of beating. Where's all of that gone? Where are the good things from this manager? Why is it that's all gone as soon as you want to play this defensive football? Why is it that we can only for a season play one style of football? Why is it that you can't change from game to game or at halftime if things aren't looking right? Why is it just a set way of playing football? And the good things that he did bring to the team, I'm not seeing in the way that we play football. And I'm supposed to believe that we're just going to miraculously just get over the line based on what? Based on what? Blind allegiance. No, it doesn't work like that. We needed a striker. If we had a striker in this Liverpool game, we'd probably win it. But we don't have a clinical goal scorer. We don't. So then the weaknesses in this team shows we don't have a clinical gunman. Havertz isn't that. So we're not surprised the fact that he doesn't bury his chances, even though he had opportunities, because he's not a gunman, which is why we wanted a striker. So because we keep making the same mistakes, in life, you keep doing the same mistakes, you'll get the same results. That's how life is. We haven't done anything. At least I could have had more confidence. I said this, yeah, I don't like this manager, but I would have more confidence if we went out there and got Danny Olmo, and we got a striker. I'll be sitting here, Hooks, and saying, do you know what, yeah? We really needed a Danny Olmo. We really needed a Gyökeres or a gunman. Do you know what? He still has to win it this season, but he's added something different to the team. Maybe. But instead, people are telling me, oh, but we got defensive options. Defenders don't win you games. Defenders don't win you games. And if you drop too many points, yeah, people look at it as a draw. Oh, it's only a draw, no side. Why are you angry? Filo da puta. You drop too many points, you lose against Man City. This is how it is. These are the points that add up. We're already 5 points behind City, bro. Already 5. I'm not talking like this Man City team hasn't overcome Conte, haven't overcome Klopp, haven't overcome Arteta every single time. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
I think that this game was actually evidence that defenses do win you games, because I firmly believe that if Gabriel and Timber stay on the pitch for the rest of the 90 minutes, we don't concede in the game. I mean, I think anyone could say, because like with the whole time in that second half that they was on, Liverpool didn't score. The only time they scored is when they both came off.
But why?
And our defense drastically. So I guess the I'm not making an excuse, but I guess the overall point that I'm trying to make is that, and I know, well, I don't think it's very hard to do because we did it last season, but if we can maintain our, I guess, starting defensive line throughout games, yeah, that doesn't happen. Now, obviously, the problem lies when we have to then rely on, I guess you could say, the quote unquote second string, and yeah, that's a problem. Cool. Even I know it's a problem. Like, but the thing is, I've never gassed up our bench in it. Like, and I was actually very frustrated with the window. But I do think that in that same scenario, even if Gabriel doesn't have to come off because he got a knock in the game, that doesn't happen. Like, we ended the game, we played a good 15 minutes with our back line being Partey, Ben White, Kiwior, and Miles Lewis-Skelly. All I'm saying is, I don't think Liverpool do what they did in those moments if that's not the back four. And bearing in mind, the back four that's never played with each other as a back four, highly inexperienced. One of them not really that good at centre back. However, he had a pretty good game, in my opinion. And then the other one, I don't even know how he got onto the pitch after what happened at Bournemouth, personally. I would have even rathered him just have moved Declan Rice into centre back and then maybe brought on a Jorginho or someone else. But I'm not Arteta. I can't make the choices in game. So, I mean, it is what it is. But here's where I look at things a bit different in it. And maybe we come to the end of the season. It turns out that I've been awfully wrong. But Man City and Liverpool still need to play each other twice. This is a fact. So, yeah, we're 5 points behind City. But what happens if in those two games, they're both draws? Both teams drop 4 points. So that's already points that we've made, obviously providing that we win the games in the game weeks that they're playing. But that's 4 points that we can catch back up. And then Man City have to come to the Emirates. I think we can beat them. But obviously, at the time, it will depend on who's there, who's available, who's fit, yada, yada, yada. We've made the points back up.
But once again, though, that can happen. Obviously, that is a possibility. But Hawks, once again, because of our lack of proactiveness, we're relying on others. And that is what I hate. Like, like, for example, like, a lot of times, I don't do a lot of collabs on my channel because I'm like, I will turn up. I will turn up and I will do lives every day. And I know I can rely on myself. I don't count on others, because I'm like, no, I'll make myself accountable. That's the best way to prepare in life. And this is the thing with our club. We don't do that. We go and get Jesus and try to transform him into a gunman. Then we go and get Havertz and see if we can transform him into a better striker that he never was at Chelsea. We don't ever go and do what needs to be done. We say we're going to spread the goals around. This season, we're going to defend. Like, why don't we just go out there and address what we can address? We can't address the fact that Pep is at Man City, but we can make our bench better because this bench ain't good enough. We're looking at Chelsea's bench. We're looking at Liverpool's bench saying they got better attacking options coming off the bench. That shouldn't be the case with the money that we're spending. We've spent enough to have a very strong defense, a very strong
second string
bench. And I feel like our bench, yes, I agree that our bench is strong in terms of defensive options. But I did say, as a centre back, there's not one of them that I trust filling in if one of our centre backs out. The thing is, we have been very lucky with injuries. Let's be real. Saka injury has been coming. We've been running him into the ground ever since Arteta's been here. We have not been proactive in making sure that we get somebody that can actually challenge him. Sterling will give him minutes of rest, but the quality dip is too great. When we brought in Trossard, I said, yo, that is the kind of quality difference I want to see. Like somebody like Trossard, Martinelli was a starter, and Trossard we knew that had the ability to become a mainstay. And the fact that Martinelli dropped off, we got Trossard. That is due to one situation where we actually was proactive. Everywhere else, apart from Declan Rice and Trossard, everywhere else, we don't really have that. We don't have that. For the fullbacks, yes. Centre-backs, we don't have that. Number 10, we don't have that. Strikers, same crap, much of a muchness. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, what are we like? I can't keep blindly just saying, oh, maybe if this, maybe if that. No, the reason Arsenal have not won a major honor in 20 years is because every single time we know what we need to do, we don't. And then we hope and pray and believe that, oh, maybe we'll get through and maybe we could do this. It's not working, man. At the end of the day, like, it's not only because we made changes to players why we lost in the second half. It was the approach, Hooks. We completely took. We played actually well. I went in at halftime thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a happy match reaction. I was like, yo, I'm ready. I was in good mood, bro, because she was pissing me off. Yeah, I was like, I need something to cheer me up. My granddad's grave that's on my neck. I was so happy. I was like, we win this game, I'm gonna have an excellent match reaction. And then that approach to the way that we played in the second half, bro. Martinelli, every single time he got the ball, miscontrolling the ball. We're on a counter-attack. We've got the numerical advantage. This guy's turning back towards our goal. Saka, we wasn't bringing Saka into the game.
Yeah.
This manager rushing players back too early. Too early, bro. Too early. Why are you, bro? You're rushing players back. We're not, bro. It's always a risk. It's always a risk.
Yeah.
Havertz had how many times? Havertz can't even control the ball. This is what I mean about this guy. He's inconsistent. And this is why when the going's good and people say, oh, Havertz is scoring now. I said, bro, I look at what you do for the duration of the season, bro, not just for part of the season. And he shows every single time why this guy is not trusted. This is why this guy was not trusted, bro. And they got rid of him. This is why Jesus was never trusted at Man City to lead the line. Because of this. It was atrocious. We had enough opportunities. You take away the penalty. I said to Lee, I thought it was a penalty at first that we should have got for Martinelli from Konate. But then he told me, yo, Martinelli actually handballed it. Then I went and saw it. Yeah, and he did handball it. Bro, after that,
no, he didn't.
Trossard had 5 opportunities, goal-scoring opportunities. Flipping Havertz had another 4 or 5 goal opportunities. That's 10 opportunities, and these guys were scoring none from them. I'm sorry, it's on us. It's on us. And when Liverpool are there for the taking, yeah, that's what pissed me off. They've been playing well this season. This is probably the worst game I've seen from them. They were offering nothing. We gave it to them on the play. Kivior, what are you doing for the through ball, my guy? What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, the run, he got, the Darwin Núñez made the runner. But look, see, that's where you get me, it's always a link-up thing on the Kiwior thing, innit? Because, if I could ship him off now, I would, innit? But you know what? Yeah, I know. So look, I said this on my channel, and I said it on Never a Foul as well. Yeah, I don't want to. The fact that every single game, well, not every single game, but majority of games, whether people want to accept it or not, we have things happen from a refereeing perspective that is a bit fugazi, innit? It is a bit fugazi. Now, look, I'm not using what happened with the referee in this game as an excuse, but what I will say is Kiwior didn't foul. I can't remember who it was. Kiwior didn't foul them. He won the ball in the air. Havertz didn't handball it. It hit him on the sleeve, and we know that the sleeve is not a handball. And then Havertz did not foul Trent because it was a 50-50 shoulder to shoulder. So that goal should have stood. And the only time, because you can go watch it back, the only time the ref blew is when Havertz knocked the ball over the keeper and the goal scoring opportunity was there and clear to be seen in it. So, in my opinion, yeah, Arsenal got the goal that would have won the game, but it was taken away from us. So that's one thing. And again, I'm not using these as excuses because, in my opinion, it's 2 points dropped. We still should have won the game. But we have to acknowledge certain things that happened in the game. Like, for example, yeah, and if you're honest, because I know you're an honest man, if you're honest, what Van Dijk did to Havertz, if Havertz did it to Van Dijk, he would have been sent off. Because as far as I'm aware, kicking players is foul play, and that's a yellow. So 1 yellow.
But this fan base this year can't say that though, Hooks. Yeah, I don't know if you've said this about dark arts, but this is where this fan base, yeah, they don't realize the things that they promote can then be worked against them. When this fan base is talking about dark arts and celebrating dark arts, it works both ways. Dark arts, yeah, means you do something in a game of football that should be notified by the referee and by the letter of the law. It should either be a free kick or a penalty or a foul or whatever the case may be. and it's overlooked by the referee. That's the dark arts. Now, when this fan base was preaching about dark arts, oh, we're doing the dark arts. When now it's used against us, the people, the fan base, the section of the fan base that promote that, you can't throw stones and hide your hand. You can't say dark arts is fine when it goes for Arsenal. When it goes against us now, what about this decision? What about that decision? Because no Arsenal fan, when we're promoting the dark arts and we get the 3 points, none of them saying, "Oh, do you know what? Yeah, that was a disgrace on the manager." Though they're just celebrating the fact that we got the 3 points. That's what, to me, that I find hypocritical about this fan base. But they're all for bending the rules or getting away with it when it's our players. When it's other players, it's conspiracy, referee, this, that. We're treated differently. The reality is the referees are crap. I've never even doubted that. The problem is, yeah, the referees are crap for everybody. You ask any fan base about decisions that go for them and against them, everybody has signs of complaints. Don Hussam has said how many times when Liverpool go neck and neck against Man City, one City player, I can't even remember which one it was like high studs right into him, wasn't booked, weren't even sent off, nothing. Yeah, everybody's got reason for complaints. The problem is Arsenal fans, yeah, will rather look at that with a clinical eye instead of actually looking at the bench or looking at Edu or looking at the way that we do business and don't get over the line. The referees are incompetent. That's the reality of it. Yeah, but there's things that you can do. What can we do? Oh yeah, when we get opportunities and we are the better team in the first half, put them to the sword. Second half, creating opportunities, put them to the sword. That's got nothing to do about the referee. Our approach to the second half that allowed Liverpool back into the game, that's on us. The personnel we have on the bench, that's on us. The fact that this manager thought he could defend and stink it out for 45 minutes against Liverpool, that's on us. There's loads more things that are on us than on the referee and everything else. Everybody gets bad decisions, but ultimately the buck falls with Arsenal because we don't do what needs to be done. And this whole diversion onto the referees, I don't care. Do you know why I don't care? Because no Arsenal fan sits there talking about fairness in the game when City get decisions against them. When Chelsea do. I don't see no Arsenal fan online, and I watch a lot of content. I don't see any time that there is a decision that goes against any of the big six. I never see Arsenal fans saying, in the name of fairness, I got to call this decision out. I don't see it, bro. I only see this when it's our games and when we drop points. Most of these men don't care about fairness, bro. They can't blind me. They don't care about fairness. They just care about decisions that go against Arsenal. They don't care about fairness in the game. Because if it's fairness in the game, you'll call it out regardless of the team. You just want better refereeing. They don't do that. It's only when Arsenal play to be the victim.
Okay, but let me ask you a question, because I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the stream, you said the reason why you're not calling, I think it was Liverpool, out for what Arsenal did is because you support Arsenal. So then why would I then go out and call out things for other clubs when I support Arsenal, right? And again, I don't even think that what Van Dijk did was dark arts. Like dark arts is like, for example, Ben White when against Tottenham when he's holding the goalkeeper's glove, like that's dark arts. Like dark arts is pretending to be injured so you're laying on the ground. Like that's dark. Like dark arts isn't kicking
no,
out.
It is. Right. When Ramos and Pep used to do the dark arts, they were kicking people, they were pulling people, they were elbowing people. That was all part of the dark arts. Let's not do that. Bro. I can give you loads of examples of players that used to do dark arts. Patrick Vieira used to do dark arts. Yeah, I'm saying Roy Keane used to do dark arts, bro. The dark arts is not just that. The dark arts is kicking people, you're stifling your opposition unfairly, elbowing, doing things that ain't of the letter of the law. That's dark arts, bro. Come on, don't do that.
And then, just because when Arsenal do dark arts and the ref doesn't pick up on it, and Arsenal fans or majority of Arsenal fans don't call it out, does that then mean when it happens to Arsenal, it's not meant to be called out? Because that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting. Like,
no, that's not what I'm saying. You know full well, Hooks, as an Arsenal fan, this fan base will latch on to one thing and make it all about that. They will go in a fan cam, talk about the game, and only talk about refereeing decisions. There's lots of things that happened within that game that you could bring up.
I agree.
You know, but that is what I don't like, is that they use that and be like, we're not winning the league because of referees. No, it's not just because of referees. It's about how we're run as a football club and the fact that we don't do what needs to be done. I've never said that referees don't do bad decisions or certain decisions that I don't agree with. I didn't say that. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, why is that always the narrative? Why? Because the majority of this fan base, they would rather just put it on the ref. It's everybody else's fault apart from us.
Yeah, yeah.
And that is what I don't, that is the point that I'm making, bro. It's not the fact that you can't bring it up. When I'm talking about, oh, Liverpool, when Liverpool draw, I don't really care. Bro, if they're in a title race, yeah, then yeah, I will. I'll say, okay, well, you lot didn't win it, yeah, because you drew there or you dropped points there. The same thing I said to City. You keep playing like this and you don't win the league, I'll criticize your club. Yeah. I said the same thing with Chelsea. They got the new manager. They're playing really, really well. They're playing really good football. Yeah. This season, cool. He's now establishing a style of play. They're young player. Cool. Next season, man, better be winning something or I'll criticize him and be like, yo, what's this guy doing? Because my standard in football doesn't change because the aim of football is still the same thing, Hooks. It's about winning trophies, bro. Like, you give it a year or two, but after that, bro, you need to start winning stuff, bro. Otherwise, there will be questions about you. It's as simple as that. I just hate how the narrative at Arsenal is always VAR, referees, other fans that hold the club to a standard of you must win now, everything but the people that are actually employed by the club. That's what pisses me off.
Yeah. No, I hear that. I do hear that. And I agree because like I said, I wasn't saying it as as an excuse to use. I was more so just bringing up the fact that these are facts or things that happened in the game. Like, for example, when the ball went out for the corner, but they didn't call it as a corner. And I didn't even say anything about it. And I'm seeing rival fans online saying raw, like yo, that was actually a corner. Like, how is it not being called a corner? So when these things happen, do you know what it is? It's becoming boring. Like, for me to have to see it in a game, it's becoming boring. Like, I wish it wasn't I wish these things didn't happen in games that my club is playing in it. I understand it's part of the game, but just because refs are dead or refs are incompetent or, in other games, these things happen doesn't mean that I want to see it in my games in it. And that's the place that I'm coming from with it, to be completely honest. But I guess, so look, with the game, we had, in the first half, we had something that I picked up on at least, we had a really good game plan, which was whenever we lost the ball, we would press with such high intensity that it would force them into kicking it long. And then when they kicked it long, we went, okay, every time 50-50, going in 100%. We would win the first ball, or if we didn't win the second ball, we would then recycle that thing, force them back, passing it back, kicking it long again. And I get it. It's a really difficult way to play for 90 minutes. I appreciate that. Very taxing on the body. But I think, now looking in hindsight, I think the place where we actually lost the game is when Slot made changes around, I think it was between the 60th to the 65th minute. And Arteta didn't immediately respond and go, okay, Slot's brought on people, new fresh legs, bring in more energy into the game. Let me react, take off some players, bring on some new players, fresh legs, whoever it may be, and then we won't get overrun because they have more. And that's where I feel we lost the game in it, personally, in my opinion. Now, when I look back in it, obviously, aside from the fact that Kiwior got cooked, but I still think that if we made changes earlier, that doesn't happen because we don't submit control in the game to Liverpool, and then we potentially go on to continue winning that game in it. But I don't know, when the game ended, I was really indifferent. I didn't know how to feel because obviously we should have won. We actually should have won, and obviously I won't know until the end of the season whether this is 1 point gained or 2 points dropped. But right now it feels like 2 points dropped because we was in the winning position in it. But I guess towards the end of the season I will fully know. But I do believe that if we go on to beat Newcastle and if we go on to beat Chelsea, I think if we look at this holistically, we'll go, okay, Liverpool at home, Newcastle away, Chelsea away, to get 7 points out of 9, that's good. I think that's a good return considering the difficulty of those games and the context of the season currently in it. Yeah. And look, I don't like the way that we're playing. Like, look, you know me, I'm an old Arsenal fan, innit? So I'm used to my team playing beautiful football. Like, I'm used to us being highly technical. I'm used to us being creative. I'm used to us passing the ball really quickly, pass and move, and the beautiful game. And now it feels like we've become the people that like Wenger was trying to defeat for so long and beefing for so long. We've become them, innit? But I do get the feeling that we're doing what we did last season, where if you go back to this point last season, we approached the season very slowly. You know, people were saying, oh, where's the creativity? You know, why are we not putting chances away? Cool. But then January came, something clicked, and then we kind of switched up the way we played, and we kind of went back more to the start of the 22-23 season. Now, cool, I may be wrong, but this is just my hypothesis, yeah, is that Arteta has looked at the fixture list and gone, whether we agree it's the right or wrong approach, he's gone, if we play a bit more pragmatically and don't go too crazy in these games and conserve to a degree as much energy as possible, once we get through our difficult period, which ends after the Chelsea game, then we can switch it up and start lighting teams. Whether we do that or not is a different story, but I feel that's the approach that we're taking in it. And that's why, even though certain elements of games and things that happen I can criticize, but I'm going to hold like the full like blade until I see what happens in the Nottingham Forest game. Obviously that changes if we lose to Newcastle and Chelsea, but I think we can and we will beat them. But yeah, I feel there was a lot of good things in this game. I do feel there was a lot of good things you can take from this game. Like, I don't think this result really is indicative of like us not being able to win the trophy at the end of the season. You know, obviously as time goes on, I'll learn more and be able to form an actual opinion whether we'll win it or not. But I just don't like the I don't want to call it blowing out of proportion, but it just always seems like with the Arsenal fan base, like it's always so polarized. Like when we smoke a team, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the league, we're nang, we're cold, we're the best. And then when we don't get the result that we want, it's like, oh, we're shit, we're dead, we're gonna like lose everything. Like that's, I don't like the polarization in it. So,
but then you think that's from two different sections. Like when we win a game, it's the people that never learn from the past are the ones that say that. When we win, yeah, like fans like me that I see online will say, well, listen, we'll analyze the performance. If the performance and the result is good, we're always happy with a win. But we'll look at it and be like, okay, cool, we won, we're happy. But the same problems still persist. That's what I don't understand when people say to me, oh yeah, but this is all reactionary. It's not reactionary. Everything I've been calling out since I've had my channel. I've had my channel for 3 years. I've been saying that we've not done enough when we're not going out there and getting the players that are necessary. I've been saying this manager doesn't have the know-how to get us over the line. You know, that the approach in the second half was more down to Arteta's management of the game than only down to personnel.
I agree.
The thing of it is, you got us playing so well, yeah. You got us playing so well in the first half, but these are the two things that will always catch up to us and why we're not going to win with this manager. Sometimes it's the way the manager approaches the game, and then the second one is the fact that this bench ain't good enough. Because both of this hasn't been addressed, we don't have a tactician. We don't have a manager that is somebody that can change things in game to get us over the line. His tactic at the start of the game either works or it doesn't work. Or we look at the bench saying, okay, well, Saka's, he's not doing the job. Havertz not doing the job. Oh, we look at the bench. We got Sterling. We got Jesus. We haven't really set ourselves up with somebody that's actually going to get us the 3 points. And this is why I don't change my tune. Because I can see the same crap persists. I'd love to be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong, but I know I'm right.
Yeah.
This bench ain't good enough. You look at the games that we dropped points, Brighton. You drop points at Brighton, just in the Premier League, Brighton, Bournemouth, Liverpool. This bench is showing you what they are. They can't turn up. Hooks, this ain't even a part of the season where we go by hook or by crook, just get the points. This is the start of the season, bro. And these men are still showing us. But this is what I'm saying. If someone shows you their true colors, yeah, believe them.
Yeah.
We have seen the true colors of this team. When this fan base is saying, oh, but we need Saka, we need Odegaard. Cool. Saka does score. Odegaard does perform. for about 80% of the season. And in that last 20%, in what competition do they get us over the line? This is why we needed more. We needed more than just those players. Yeah, they're good players. But there's not one, and I said this to a gal, there's not one competition you can tell me out of any of these players that they come up clutch. Not one, bro. You're just going to tell me that they're going to perform to get us in the title race. Okay, once we're in the title race and we need goals like we're in situations like Liverpool and Bournemouth, who's going to turn up? Because Saka will be burnt out or injured. Odegaard doesn't turn up in those big games, the crunch. I'm talking about semi-finals, quarterfinals. I'm talking about getting over the line in the. He don't turn up in those games. He don't get us into those situations. It's a lie when Arsenal fans sit there and say, "Oh, but look at the quality of players that we have out. We needed more." Stop acting like these players have took us to the pinnacle and they're these clutch players. No, they're good players and they're pretty consistent during the season. But the last bit of the season, they come up short. Remember when we lost to Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
Where was Saka? Where was Odegaard? Where was all these players? The ones that they're saying, oh, we need. They don't turn up in these games when it's crunch. We must win. This is why we need to add winners. This is why we need to add a clinical goal scorer. Yeah. Every single time that it's not working with the starting 11. You know what we get away with this manager? Our starting 11 is better than most of the teams in this league. So whether we perform well or not, we have individuals to bail us out. But when it comes to the crunch end and we start going up against teams with heritage or teams with players as good, if not better, he doesn't know what to do, bro. Let's not forget, this manager, everyone's telling me I need to trust, look lost against Porto. This guy looked lost against Aston Villa, home and away. Home and away, bro. You couldn't figure out how to beat them. This guy looked lost against Bayern Munich. This guy looked lost against Atlanta this season. We're drawn to Atlanta. All due respect, bro. Who the hell are Atlanta, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of the money that we spend, we should be beating Atlanta. We should be, but we're not. We're going up against Brighton and we don't know how to get over the line. Bro, look at the man management of the manager. We played 3 DMs in the midfield. This is after him being in the job in 5 years. You can't put together that midfield. Look at what Hansi Flick is doing at Barcelona. 6, 7 main players, bro. Main players out of the team. These men cooked in the El Clasico, have been cooking, top of the league against Real Madrid. Real Madrid, bro, that won the league. Real Madrid, you know. Real Madrid that have been winning how much of the biggest club in the world. And look what he's doing. Why? And he's using youngsters, bro. But man can't tell me it can't be done or there's nobody better out there. While everybody else is waiting to see, let's see what this manager's going to do. Remember, we could have got Ancelotti. We didn't get it, Hooks, because there's nobody better than Arteta. We could have got Klopp, but no, we know better. This fan base think they know better. We could have got Inzaghi. All these managers, bro, that have won things, but no, to support this manager that can't get us over the line, based on what? Based on emotion.
Do you think it's more a problem with the players or the manager? Like, who do you think? Where do you think the fault? Where do you think the fault lies more? Both. Do you think there's more chance of us winning the league if we bought the players we need to in January, or if we got rid of the manager in January and got a different manager?
Get rid of the manager. If we would have got someone like a Hansi Flick or someone like Inzaghi or something, we win. We win something.
So you think it's more on the manager than the...
It's more on the manager.
Okay, so you think
more on the manager, but it's balanced though. But you're asking me, is it one or the other? A proven manager doesn't build a team like this.
Yeah, I hear
that. At the same time, a better manager gets more out of this team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm not totally convinced that we have enough to win the league, but we'll be playing a lot better. We'd have a style of play. When we go up, when we're in knockout football, we'd actually get away to get over the line. You know, we should have got managers that are specialists and good managers, bro. When we got Unai Emery, as much as everyone and Emery did have to leave in the end, was it a surprise that he got to a Europa League final? No, it wasn't, because his CV said so.
Yeah,
that he will at least get you to a final. We can go get a manager that's got a CV of winning major honors.
Yeah,
more than likely you're going to win at least one league title with the money that you give him. But no, we're going with somebody that has a CV of never working in football before as a coach and thinking this guy's going to get over the line. Name me one competition, knockout competition, where you see Arteta make the difference to get us over the line. I'll wait.
Well, I mean, you can't answer that question because we haven't got over the line. Well, there is. I mean, there is no answer to that question because we haven't got over the line.
Because he doesn't have the ability. We don't see it. We don't see it. He can build a team to be in a title race, but he doesn't have the ability to overcome the other managers, bro, to get over the line. This is his limitation, bro. This is his limitation. What you see is what you're getting right now. This guy is not a tactician, bro. How can you lose the lead twice against Liverpool? They weren't even playing well. They weren't even playing well. And you lose the lead twice.
But they weren't playing well because we was outplaying them. It wasn't that they were just playing bad.
Yeah, like, and then you change it.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's where I come. That wow, whoa, nobody. But that's where like I'm pointing the gun at is like you was doing the right thing and then you just changed it up. So to me, that's a clear experience problem. Like that's a clear experience problem. So yeah, and I have like View says, I do believe that his in-game management has been poor for a very, 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 very long time. But it's like, do you know what? I think last season I was fooled by what happened in the second part of the season, and it gave me like a false hope that even though we didn't win, because of what I saw in the second part of that season, we could eventually do something. But the issue for me now is I'm seeing things in a lot of games that's making me question, do you remember the good things that you was doing? Because it doesn't seem like you're able to recreate them. Like at will, like you're not able to recreate them when you want to recreate. So either it's I personally think he's got PTSD. I think he's been like hit hard from some of the losses over the last years. That's kind of forced him to go into a more defensive, negative mindset in certain games. But at the end of it, I just don't want the talent that we have in the squad currently to be wasted. So I'm now at the point where if someone said to me, or if I saw breaking news, Arteta's gone, I think right now I would be more happy than sad. I think that's where I'm at right now. I think I would be more happy than sad if I saw breaking news, Arteta leaves Arsenal. And I don't want to get to the end of the season and we haven't got anything. Or like this here is something that would annoy me because Amorim is someone that I wouldn't actually mind at Arsenal. Like Amorim is someone that I think could do a better job than Arteta, personally, with the squad that we have. And someone like Amorim, I feel like immediately that's Gyökeres at the club. Like, yeah, immediately. Like Gyökeres. Like he literally like on the flight over to London, yo, Gyökeres, what are you saying? You coming with me? And then yeah, cool. But then it's like, but then the thing is, is like cool. I can slew Arteta for all this stuff, but is Arteta going? This is the one thing that I don't know, and I don't think anybody knows. Is Arteta going to Edu and the board? I want Gyökeres, but the board are going, we're not paying the money for him. And then I'm like, okay, I can't solely fault you for the squad because I know for a fact that Tavares was a club signing. Arteta didn't want him. I know that Marquinhos was a club signing. Arteta didn't want him. I know that Renarsson wasn't an Arteta signing. Like, there's signings that Arsenal have made that I know is not an Arteta signing, but the club, it's like with Emery. Emery wanted Zaha, we got Pepe.
But which one's which though? Because every time a signing works out, this fan base always say, if Arteta wants him, I want him. So I feel like the fan base are disingenuous about which ones are not Arteta signings. Like every time, like when we sign Rice, they'll say it's an Arteta signing. When we sign Trossard, Arteta signing. When we'll sign I'm saying like whoever, like Ben White, Arteta signing. Whoever it is, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the ones that are not, the ones that fail, they're like, oh, but did he really want him and this and that? And it's like, bro, like we can only go off of what they've said. I remember you must have seen on Sky Sports when Edu and Arteta during the transfer window, I think it was like 2 seasons ago or a season ago, when both of them said, we make the decision as a collective. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a collective, we bring in the players.
Yeah.
So I blame all of them, bro. I blame all of them. And at the end
Yeah.
of the day, yeah, if you're not happy with the team, as a manager, this goes on your CV. Walk away. You don't have to manage it. If you feel like they're setting you up to lose, walk away. And then, because one thing I will give Arteta praise for, yeah, but there's a limit to that praise. Arteta, you have created this team to be competitive.
Yeah.
That's something that you have done. Now, I can only praise you to be competitive to a certain amount, because I've seen other managers be competitive, not get over the line.
Yeah.
And they've just not been good enough. Ultimately, the sport is not just about being competitive, it's about getting over the line.
Yeah.
If you're not being backed, walk away. Or say things that the fans can understand. You know what I'm saying? What you want, because that Kai Havertz signing looked like that was a signing that he wanted to.
No, he did. He did want him. That Havertz was an Arteta signing. Rice was an Arteta signing. I don't think Trossard was an Arteta signing.
As far as I knew, Jesus was an Arteta.
Jesus and Zinchenko was Arteta signings. I think that Arteta wanted Mudryk. I don't think that Arteta wanted Trossard. Okay, well, maybe to a degree he might have wanted Trossard, but I think Trossard was like, okay, if we can't get Mudryk, then going for Trossard, isn't it? The same with...
They showed it from the start, though, Hooks. Do you remember when he didn't want Ozil and Aubameyang, yeah? He had final say on their situation at Arsenal and got rid of him. So they backed this guy even before he was in the title race, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, there may be one or two that he may not like, but I feel like 90 to 95%, yeah, is decisions that he wants, bro. They were already giving him that power with players, yeah, that were on big contracts that had big careers. They're already backing him from the start, bro. So I don't really believe this thing on, personally, I don't believe that he's just getting players that he doesn't want. There might be one or two where they're like, look, listen, we ain't got a piece for that one. You're getting this. But for the majority of it, man's got power. Man had power right at the start when he's getting us finishing 8th. So now that he's in a title race, that power is only going to grow because he's finishing higher. I reckon he's got almost complete control over the players that he wants and doesn't want. That's why Fabio Vieira's not here. That's why Reece Nelson went. That's why ESR went. Every time he don't want a player, he will buy a player and get rid of them real quick. Kivio ain't been here that long. And he's already getting rid of him. Do you know what I'm saying? North can't get no game. Like, he already like, no, go on loan. Man can't get a game. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't really buy this thing that this guy had power, because this guy was making decisions that I didn't see Emery get this kind of power. And early he was getting this power. Like, he was already like creating the team the way he wanted from early with Ozil and Aubameyang. So that's what I feel, bro. He's created what he wants, bro. Yeah, I mean, no manager gets absolutely 100 million% everything that they want. This guy's got they completely back this guy. And that's why, for me, you know, even in that situation, it's like, why are you setting us up with 3 DMs, bro? That's on you. Why are you why are you green lighting Fabio Vieira going out on loan and then Ethan gets no minutes, bro? Like, I don't even know how good this guy is, but bro, he's our only natural number 10 that's available, bro. Just fucking play the guy, bro. Like, what's your problem, bro? Yeah. Like, you, man, sold it to us like it's a youth project, and then now you don't want to use the youth. And then you're bringing on Lewis Skelly and Ethan. Both of them are coming on when we're losing a game or we lost the lead. Like, you, man, are looking at them like they're problem solvers.
Yeah.
How are they problem solvers? They're flipping 17, 18 years old. Come on, bro. Logically, what are you doing to these players, bro?
Yeah. But ultimately, I don't think that Arsenal's biggest problem is the board. I don't think Arsenal's biggest problem is Edu. I don't think Arsenal's biggest problem is the manager. I think Arsenal's biggest problem, and I've kind of noticed this now more since doing like speaking about football, like outside of just being in my bedrooms, is I think it's the fans. I think the fans is the biggest problem for Arsenal, because I would say maybe 95% of the people that Arsenal media team probably pay attention to are all backing wholeheartedly 100 million% what's happening at the club right now. So the way that Arsenal's probably looking at it is, okay, our revenue's not being affected because, you know, we still got the fans backing. We're spoken about highly positively online by the fans. So obviously they back the thing. You've got obviously all the fans that are like, no matter what, like, it's always praise Arteta, praise this player, praise that player, yada, yada, yada. It's always go against, I guess you could say, the enemy, i.e. PGMOL, referees, other clubs. So basically, Arsenal do no wrong. So I feel like the picture that's currently being painted and has been painted for a while is that Arsenal are in a really good place. So I feel like because us as fans, well, not I don't want to say us as fans, because there is I feel like there is a large portion of Arsenal fans that are very anti what is happening right now with the club and has been happening over a period of time, but they're just not as powerful or as loud as the other side that's being watched, right? So I honestly think if you started seeing people like AFTV or DR Sports or people on the terrace or people on Talk Sport or Sky Sports in the media, whoever it was, if they started really calling out what's currently happening at Arsenal, then I feel we would see a much different response from the club. But I feel people need to, not respect, but kind of understand that to us, Arsenal's like, it's kind of our life to a degree. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know, okay, maybe it's a bit different now because obviously your work is now football. But if you think about it, for a lot of fans, it's like they work through the week and wait for the weekend to watch Arsenal in it. Like, it's like they're releasing it. So like, and like Arsenal as not just Arsenal, because this is all football clubs, but for Arsenal fans specifically, it's like a release. It's like oh yeah, no matter what's happening in life, oh, I got my Arsenal in it. So it's hard for a lot of fans to detach themselves from that, no matter what's happening, because most fans have supported them for time. But I feel like people need to understand from like the club's perspective, yeah. So the owners of the club, they don't really care about that. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't really. It's like every business. They don't really care. All they really care about is, are the numbers going up or are the numbers going down? So I feel like, and I think evidence of this is when Arsenal came out and said they're going to join the Super League. Because I was, me personally, I was a hell to the no. Like I was there at the protests, and like it's mad. Like you're seeing, like it was like a match day. There was bare Arsenal fans. They was firing off the smoke bombs and all that. They was standing on top of the buildings chanting shit. You had the helicopter news crew, like bro, live on TV, and then immediately the Cronkays went, "Oh, okay, cool, we can't do that." Immediately, and that's all it took. So I do think, as naive as a lot of the fan base are, I do think that, and it's annoying because I don't want to go another season of winning nothing, but I do feel like if we win nothing this season, I feel like it's gonna change, like in the fan base. I do feel like it will change heavily especially if, for example, we see Liverpool go on to win the league, or God forbid, we see Chelsea win the league, or God forbid, we see Emery at Aston Villa win the Champions League. I think there will be a massive change within the fan base, which will actually force the owners into making, I guess, the difficult decisions they haven't had to make as of yet. So yeah, I mean, I don't feel like it's something that needs to be said, I guess, on this channel, because I feel like on your channel, the large majority of your community is like, they understand the reality in it. But I do feel like, at least I try, at least when I go on other channels, to be like, to try and influence the community in a way, like, especially Arsenal fans, like, look, like, it's not all rosy in it, and it's like, we have to start looking at the bigger picture, and we have to start thinking about where do we as a fan base want the club to be in 5 years' time. We can't just think about the end of this season or the end of next season. Do you know what I mean? We have to start thinking a bit more in the future. So yeah, man. I mean, I hope something will change. I can't lie, because it especially doing football YouTube, is so like, I hate with a passion in my soul, yeah, when Arsenal don't win and I have to go on panel shows with people. It's just bare man, just like, I know that they're just chatting rubbish because like antagonizing an Arsenal fan gets views. So
Trust me, I know.
bro,
Some of them look at me like, yeah, y'all get reaction out Northside.
Bro, but like, so far, like, honestly, bro, it's crazy. So So yeah, man. Hopefully,
I actually agree with you. I do think the fans are the biggest problem because the fans, when the fans weren't happy with Wenger, they got rid of him. But the fan base as a whole, I'm talking about fans standing on business and saying enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
When the fans had enough of Emery, he was gone.
Yeah.
When the fans wanted to get, were saying Arsenal need to get back into the Champions League, look how much money we spent to get back in the Champions League. That was proactiveness from the ownership. Once the fans were like, we want more. Now they want more. The majority of these fans want more. It's not what I want. Yeah. Of course I want to get back in the Champions League, but I want to win. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they weren't content with obviously us finishing 5th, Wenger gets sacked and we're finishing 5th again, no trophy. Emery gets sacked, then this manager comes in and we're like, right, we're going to build up the team again. We're going to spend money. We broke our transfer record. You know what I'm saying? We went out there and spent. I remember before we got Declan Rice, I was saying we can afford £100 million player, and fans like, no, we can't. These men are lying to you, bro, that they're broke. How? These men are not broke, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We are not broke. Do you know how big this club is? We are not broke, bro. You know what I mean? And
do you know who Stan Kroenke's wife is?
Huh?
Do you know who Stan Kroenke's wife is?
I don't know who his wife is now.
Bro, do you know his wife owns Walmart?
I think I heard that before.
Bro, she has peas blood. She has peas, bro. Stupid peas, bad.
But he has peas. But this club itself generates money. Like we generate a lot of money. There was a reason why we moved to the Emirates. And he clear up the last 220 odd million pound that was left on the loan for the stadium. The stadium's been paid off. Stadium's been paid off for time. So we got money, bro. That's the whole reason why we flipping moved in the first place. For people that didn't tell me we ain't got money, are you dumb? You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, bro, like to your point, when this fan base actually unite and say enough, we do have power. And the club do have to act on it. When they were losing money, that's why they wanted to get back in the Champions League. Because people were turning up back to the stadium. Shirts were being sold. Everything was looking rosy again. But this fan base don't want to do it, bro. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, bro. And and I saw that as well. Talk of adding capacity to the stadium. I heard that as well. F them, bro. F them. Win us some flipping major honors before you start talking about building the capacity of the stadium, bro. And this fan base here, this is why this fan base here, I don't respect. The majority of this they talk so much shit about Tottenham, but they accept the same bullshit as Tottenham. New stadium, extra seats, doing this. Oh, we're in Champions League. Well, we're not going to go out there and get over the line. Yeah. But then when it's Tottenham, they don't win nothing. But when it's Arsenal, do you kick up a fuss when you don't win nothing? You'd say that they don't win nothing and they accept it, but we don't win nothing and you just applaud it. And you just say a process. Well, they had processes. They had process with Redknapp. They had process under Conte, under Mourinho, under Ange, but have they won anything? So man can keep talking about process, but you clown them because ultimately, this fan base is only honest when they talk about others. When they look at our rivals, they say, but what have you won? When they look at Arsenal process, how can you see it differently? How? Yeah. It's about winning, bro. Arsenal fans didn't make excuses about, but Poch weren't, because Poch was never back like Arteta. He was never back like Arteta, monetary wise. Never. Yeah, I'm saying the man got them to a Champions League final, but then they'll still say, but Poch, but he bottled it. But he didn't win it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these men are hypocrites, and that's why a lot of them I don't respect them, because they choose to be hypocrites. They choose to act like they don't know what football's about. You know what I'm saying? It's about winning. And Hooks, I'll be real with you, bro. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I think with time, more and more people are gonna speak out and gonna be like, F it. Like they're gonna see, Lee keeps talking the real thing. You know what I mean? And he's successful. Northside keeps going, and he's still, relatively successful. You know what I'm saying? And I think fans need to see that, because I think a lot of them, the problem is a lot of them see what the narrative is and they're scared. Some people are scared to go against the grain. They're scared for the criticism. They're scared to not be liked. And the thing is, it's like, bro, fuck it, man. Live your life telling the truth. You know what I mean? People may not like you. People are not going to like you even if you lie. You might as well just say the truth. What you got to lose? Let's say the truth, man. It ain't good enough. And everybody that don't like you, trust me, they all shut the fuck up at the end of the season, because we ain't going to win. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to win nothing. Look, and they still come back. Look at this prick here. You know what I'm saying? They still come back. I don't, bro. Have you got off your mum's bitty? Now you want to talk to me, bro? You know what I mean? Take that milk off the side of your mouth, you fucking dickhead. You know what I'm saying? And you're blocked. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're hated. Bro, I don't give a fuck. I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than be loved for chatting shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Wait, how do you that's what I need to ask you now. I don't know how to block people in it. I need to learn. I only have to time them out for 24 hours. I don't know how to block.
Oh, when you see like a fan like that was born in the hills of eyes, you go to the YouTube studio bit, you click on the 3 dots, and then from there you can just like block them. You can do it from YouTube, from StreamYard as well.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Yeah. But that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. I'm just tired, bro. Like at the end of the day, I just don't see how. I don't see us winning the league, Hooks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Make sure you're liking and subscribing as well to Halftime Hooks. The link is in the title. You know what I'm saying? On the road to 2K.
Yeah, man. I'm nearly at 1.2, man. I only got to one like what, few days. I'm actually, well, I haven't monetized yet, but I'm applying for the YouTube partner thing. So the watch hours are definitely like people's watching the content. So it's good, man. But we just keep on grinding, man. Just keep on grinding.
That's it, man. Live streams, bro. Live stream. I'm telling you. That's it. That's it.
I can't lie. This morning I was actually gassed, yeah, because I did a live stream at like 10:45 in the morning, yeah. And there was like consistently like 50 people. Like, I don't think it went below 50 people in it. And there was a point where it peaked and there was like 70 people just in there, bare active, bare talking, bare chatting, bare asking me questions. And I was like, oh man. It was only the other day when I went into the stream thinking, oh, there's going to be about 10 people, 15 people. But I was like, raw. It's humbling, man. So I'm enjoying it, man. Do you know what I'm enjoying the most about actually doing content on my own channel? Is actually building a relationship with the community. I thought the most fun part would have been actually talking with other content creators. But funnily enough, for me, the part I'm enjoying the most right now is building a relationship with the community and getting to know them. And like, there's certain man that like they do music and that, and I've checked out their profiles and like they follow me on Instagram and we're messaging each other, and it's like, oh raw, like I didn't know this was part of the game. So yeah, man. I mean, yeah.
And you get to know who like who always turns up and who always like give you that, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes man will be like, yo, you're live. I'm at work, but after work, I'll check the rest of the content and stuff. Like, I agree with you. Like, seeing the community, bro, is like, you know what I mean?
There's a guy in my community, yeah, called Blacker Music, yeah. Bro, this guy's a G, yeah. He's a Spurs fan, yeah. He went to the Spurs Palace game, yeah. And while he was at the game, he showed my profile to people at the game and got them to sub to me, bro. Bro, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's mad, bro. Like, that's crazy. So that's what I mean. The support from the community, bro, it will always be humbling. It will always be humbling, bro. Always be humbling, man.
That's how it is, bro. People talk like I'm mad hated, bro. I'm always in London. I don't get no hate. You know what I mean? Like, people try and spin it like, oh, you're mad. Of course, there's people that don't like me, but like, my day-to-day is calm, bro. Like, I live normal, bro. Like, man ain't Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Man ain't having to like leg it to the limo and that, you know what I'm saying? I just live normal, bro. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But these idiots online try and make it seem like, oh, you're hated, you're this, that. That's like bun all of that, bro. Like, real talk. Like, that's why a lot of time I just put the link out, because I just like talking to the community, bro. Like, I just like the people that always comment and always like interact with the videos and stuff, like always show man support. I appreciate it. And I actually prefer putting the link out. That's why I do it so much. This year I've been doing it so much. Just put the link out. Whoever in the chat wants to join, have their say. Do you know what I'm saying? And just like have a conversation with the chat. Cause the chat, they're the ones that are always here. They're the ones that are always supporting. They're the ones that always like, you know what I mean? Want to see you win and stuff like that. You know, and things like that. So there's little ways like that. You try to show appreciation that like, yo, like, I could go get this content creator, but you know what? F it, man. Put the link out. Yo, chat, what are you saying? And just chat to the chat. And one thing I like about this chat is they'll challenge me. If they don't like something I say, they'll challenge it. It's not like, oh, Northside says something, it's law. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I think I'm right. Like, everybody thinks they're right. But if they don't agree with me, trust me, they'll tell me they don't agree with me. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday, yeah, my head was so gone, yeah. Like in the chat, I was in my match traction and I said, Saka had a shit first half. I meant second half. I said, and they were like, nah, Northside. I saw someone put in a comment, Northside, I like your content, but you effed up on that one. I was like, I said second half. They're like, no, you said first half. And I was like, bro, my head's gone, man. I don't know, man. For this, that should be page, man. I'm very giving for that cabeza, but you know what I mean, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they were like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, they don't, and that's why I rate them as people, because they're not blindly led. You know what I'm saying? They got their own opinion, and they ain't just gonna just agree just to agree. You know what I'm saying? The same with Lee. Like Lee said, yeah, like he said, if Arteta wins something this season, he'd keep him on. I disagree. Yeah. I disagree with that. I said to Lee, I was like, yo, Lee, you're my guy, but I'm sorry, bro. If he wins me a Carabao Cup or FA Cup this season, I still want him sacked. Even if he wins both, I still want him sacked. At this point in his time at Arsenal, I'm only accepting major honor right now. That's it. If it's major honor and an FA Cup, calm. If it's major honor and Carabao, calm. But right now, for him keeping his job, I'll take the trophy. I say, thank you, Arteta, for the FA Cup. I'll celebrate that. You're fired. Straight away, bro. You're fired, bro. And I was like, thank you, but you're fired, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, bro, because I'm not just, he's my broski, you get me? But I'm not just gonna, I don't agree on everything. You know what I'm saying? And he don't agree with everything from me, innit? Because Lee goes to me, I don't like, he says he sees it as like a generational thing, that the FA Cup was like a big thing for him when he was growing up. It was still big for me. Me as well. It was still big for me, yeah, but it's still not, you know what I mean? It still weren't, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, like, if this was year 1, year 2, calm. But bro, this ain't year 1, year 2, bro. 5 years deep, I'm expecting a major honor, bro. Like I'm not accepting anything else but that.
That's where I agree with you. And I'm pretty sure, I think I said to Lee on his stream as well, is I don't care if he just, I don't even care if he wins the domestic cup double. If that's not complemented by a Premier League or a Champions League, I actually still want him out, because you can't be this long into your reign and now you're winning the FA Cups and the Carabao Cups. Like, that should have been what you was winning in, I give you year 1, even though you won it in year 1. You won the FA Cup in year 1. But maybe year 2, year 3 at a push. But then year 4 and 5, you should be at a point where you're able to go and win the bigger trophies. Like, I mean, as an Arsenal fan, I can't as an Arsenal fan, I can't demand the Champions League because we've never won it. But I think I can, as an Arsenal fan, I can demand the Premier League because we've won the Premier League before. People talk about know-how, we have know-how, we've won it before. Like, and I know it's long ago, but in like relatively speaking, it's not that long ago. Like, it's still within our lifetimes. It's not like
we've got heritage in it, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not like we won it before either of us was born. So I think I can demand the Premier League. So yeah, man, cool. If you win me the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, I'll thank you and I'll celebrate, because you know you celebrate all trophies. But if you don't bring me the big stuff, bro, I'll be saying bye at the end of the season. I know he won't go, but I'll still be saying bye in it. So that's where I'm kind of at with that. So yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Listen, let the people know where they can find you, man. You know what I mean?
At Halftime Hooks, you get me on YouTube. Actually, you can slap that in anything. You can slap that in Instagram, you'll find me. Twitter, you'll find me. TikTok, you'll find me. Yeah, man. But I'm trying to do this thing, trying to grow, trying to be like Northside. You get me? Famous in the thing, you know, trying to reach them levels.
Stop saying I'm famous. This guy, this video up all the time. Oh, you're big time now. You're famous. No, I'm not, bro. I don't even know who these people. Bro, how am I big, bro? I'm just normal, bro. Look, bro, I ain't even got 20K yet.
Bro, all I know is, yeah, when I met you, yeah, you was wearing the drip diddy drip, bro. Like, you get me? Famous settings, blood. You get me?
Guy, look at this
guy. Nah, you know. Do you know what? Yeah, cool. Like, you're not at the famous levels, but you're famous in the sense, yeah, where you're known. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're known. Like, man can go to random Arsenal fans and be like, "Yo, Northside," and be like, "Oh, right, yeah, that guy that feel like I put out on the internet, bro." Like, you're known, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've had viral videos, you're known. So maybe it's not reflected in I guess the numbers in terms of subscribers. But bro, bro, it'd be ignorance to say that you're not big, bro. So you get me trying to be like brother man Northside, you know. And then when I get there, brother man Northside might have to change his name.
Nah, but you know what it is, Hooks, yeah? You know what it is, yeah? I don't see it. Because like after I do this, yeah, I watch content creators that I like, yeah. I'm not on Twitter. I get told what happens on Twitter. I don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not on Twitter, where some people sent me videos before that, like, oh, like did big numbers on Twitter in terms of views, little clips and stuff. But I'm not on it. So it's like, and then like I got a small circle. So it's like, and most of my friends they're not even really like the friends I'm always talking, they're not really heavy onto football like that. You get me? So it's like, for me, it's just like I just do my channel and that's it. Like I don't know, like I don't type myself in. You get me? And see like even like, do you know what I mean? So it's like I just feel like I'm just still growing, and I'm just grateful for the community that I got. So sometimes it's like it's crazy, like it's crazy. I think the dangerous thing sometimes with the internet is like how people can take a clip out of a live, like a massive live, and just like paint you to be something that you're not. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't lose no sleep on that. Like at the end of the day, like if the people that don't like, if they watch my whole content, a big portion of them would be like, actually, do you know what? That certain clip didn't really reflect what he really was saying or whatever. So it's like, whatever, I don't really care. Do you know what I'm saying? That's one of them ones. But I think that's the thing. Like you talking to me, you're going to get backlash just in affinity. Like as soon as people saw that I was cool with like Lee, it's like, just because of the person I'm standing next to, I get the heat as well. Do you get me? Yeah. But like, I don't really care. Like more people see, oh, you're Northside. Whatever bad feeling they have towards me, some of them will reflect it towards you because you're talking to me. Do you get me? And this is how it is with the internet. You're never gonna win, bro. Like people are just gonna say whatever it is, what it is. Once upon a time, you couldn't stand me. You know what I'm saying? And here we are.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, I've that is something that I've clocked in it, because like obviously I do streams with a lot of people, yeah, and the only two people that I ever see get dissed in my chat is you and Nigana. Wear down, bro. There'll always be that one guy that comes in and just slews, and I'm like, and it's one of the ones where I have to pause what I'm saying, and literally the words that I use here is cool. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
But if you support me and you subscribe to me and you follow and you like me, how the hell are you slewing the man that made me get to where I am now? It doesn't even make sense. Like the reason like you're actually seeing me and the exposure's there is because of these men, but you're there sitting in my chat slewing them.
So and we let you say your opinion. Like even though there's things that we agree, things we disagree. When we said we're gonna start doing this show, I never said, Hooks, you have to change what you say. Yeah, I'll challenge what you say, and I'll disagree strongly if I disagree, but you can say what you gotta say. And the funny thing is, you've met me in person, yeah? This is the funniest thing that I say online. It's like, this guy is always angry. I'm like, when you met me at Never a Foul Barbecue, was I angry?
Bro, I can't lie, yeah? I can't lie, yeah? The way that you move on the channel, yeah, with the filler da porter and the shouting and the pulling out the spoon and you get me, and the slipper, yeah, I thought that, can't lie, I thought if I disagreed with you and in person, boy, you would have just immediately Muay Thai kicked to your face, bro. I can't lie, but bro, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? It's mad, yeah. Like, it's mad how people's perceptions can be mad skewed just by the smallest of information, innit? And you're probably the biggest evidence of that, because there's probably bare man in the world that have never watched your stream. Ever never watched you do a full stream, not once in their life, but they see for example, the 1 minute clip against Babs and go, this guy's the most hypest brother in the world. Because I can't lie, if that's the only 1 minute clip that I watched, then bro, I'll be like, oh, this guy's hype. But yeah, that's why I just implore people, just go and watch. Like, even with Lee Gunner, yeah, you can, like, you'll see clips, yeah, of him absolutely slewing Arsenal into the ground, yeah. But then you'll go and watch his streams, yeah, and he's not doing that for the whole stream. Even on Arsenal streams, where when he says himself, when he talks about Arsenal, he gets frustrated, innit? But then when you come off of his Arsenal channel and then you watch him on like Lee Reacts, bro, the calmest, calmest guy in the world. So that I always implore people, just watch more. Like, at least give the person a chance before like you make your final judgment, innit? That's the best advice I could ever, because they're missing out on quality content. This is quality content. Do you know what I mean? Big up.
But they're watching though. This the thing, yeah. It's like, I know how I come across hooks because I got a partner that will tell me when I start getting heated. You get me? Like, I feel like a woman is like, the right woman will tell you everything good about you and they'll tell you everything bad about you. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna tell you the good and the bad. She ain't gonna just tell you the good, trust me. Because when you get on her last nerve, she'll tell you. And I think at the same time, I think having like being self-aware is important, because you know, you have to understand sometimes the way you come across, sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I know I'm not like this other than Arsenal. Like, Arsenal's the only thing that gets me this angry, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's like, it's whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just stick to your guns. And I think, you know, big up to Saeed, big up to Rants, big up to Flawless. These men stuck to their guns when it came to their manager. They could see what was happening at their club. And now they're being vindicated. You know why? Because they were being honest. Yeah. They weren't just trying to put things out just to get views. They're being truly honest with how they saw things. And now they're getting their flowers, and so they should. Yeah. Because there's nothing more frustrating when you can see the issues at your club and people keep trying to gaslight you or try and tell you or put you in a box of being a negative person because you can see it's not working. And when the going's good, they want to slander you because you're winning games. And then when you don't win the season, you never get the, you know what? I gave you a lot of abuse, or I painted you out to be a certain way. Do you know what? Apologies. Like, you actually called it for what it was. You didn't really warrant that. It's what it is, man. It is what it is. Like, if we don't win the league, yeah, I've done enough YouTube to understand everyone that hurled abuse at me ain't gonna come and apologize. But it's okay, because I know deep down they know what they said, and they're just gonna have to hold that. Regardless if they wanna say whatever. They called me crazy for what I've said about this club. I've done YouTube 3 years, and in 3 years we ain't won a major honor. Every single year. Do you think I get apologies? No. I don't need it. Because I know deep down, yeah, I was always right.
However, yeah, a backstory that the people don't know is last year, yeah, from a footballing perspective, the relationship was a bit different. You know, I was mad anti your opinion whenever on a stream. But I said to you, if what I think is going to happen don't happen, I will apologize to you, bro. And I apologize to you.
No, but you haven't been abusive though. So that
I haven't been abusive, but you get, like, I gave you your flowers in, not that you need flowers given, but I was like, oh, raw, okay. All the times man was like, raw, now he's chatting shit, we're gonna do something. I just thought, you know what? Yeah, I gotta apologize, because I have to hold it, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And I think that's the, like, because don't get me wrong, I know there's gonna be people, like, as we go on and do more, and I start doing more with like Lee Gunner and stuff, there's gonna be people like, raw, this guy in the moment, he's a bit too positive, innit? But I'm not wrong and strong. That's the only thing I will say. I'm not wrong and strong in it. I'm not one of them brothers that's wrong and strong in it. Like, if I'm wrong, I'll be like, cool. Hold that. I'll hold it. Pause.
But I'm not wrong and strong. But the thing is, this club hasn't given me the opportunity to be like, you know what, I got it wrong. Like, if we get it, if we win the league, I got you, Hussam, everybody knows my stance on this football club that knows who I am, yeah? Bro, does man think I'm just gonna not do streams, bro? I'm gonna be like, yo, like, cool, I was wrong. I'll hold if I get clown, cool. Because I would rather that, yeah. And I say this and I'll say it for the last time. I would rather get cooked at the end of the season for Arsenal winning the league than me turning around at the end of the season saying I told you so. That's not what I want. That's what I believe is gonna happen. It's not what I want, bro. It's not what I want. You know what I'm saying? I want this club to be successful. And big up to Virgil Van Northside, off topic, but do you think Amorim would be a good appointment at United? 100%. 100%. I think he's a good manager, bro. He's a good manager, bro. I'm telling you right now, Ruben Amorim, big up to Lee for the raid every single time. Rat Army in the building, the penny pinchers. We're here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, 100%. Look, if they get Ruben Amorim, we'll get them playing good football, good attacking football. They'll actually have a structure. They'll have a way of playing football. He gets a lot of good performances out of young players as well. He's a very good coach. Will he lead them over the line? It's yet to be seen. He's only proven in the Portuguese league, but he's had quite a few years at Sporting, and I think he's ready to make that transition. I can't lie. That's a good signing for Man United. It's a very good signing.
I think you mean Ruben Amorim, innit? I don't know what you was trying to say over there, bro, but I think it's
his name is Ruben Amorim.
Ruben Amorim, innit? I hear it, but yeah, you're trying to do.
Why is man correcting me? Bro, that's how it's said. That's my language, bro.
Yeah, you're trying to do the fancy thing, bro. It's Ruben Amorim. Bro.
It's not. It's just it's a Portuguese name, so I say it in a Portuguese way.
Bro, Ruben. I'm like, bro, where's the U? Where's the YU, bro? You get Ruben.
No, it's Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you got to yeah,
man.
Yeah, I mean, do the bad man.
You get me? Fruity Loops, bro. Let's go, man.
Wait, when I hit 20K, it's going to be me and Lee in the thumbnail, yeah? Like father, like son. You know the one with Birdman, Lil Wayne? You know? Starting like my daddy. Starting like my daddy. Oh, my God. I'm telling you. He's a good manager, bro. Ruben Amorim, shut up Northside, bandy, fraud, cook him, hooks. Look at him.
Yeah, man. Who the hell is Ruben Amorim, bro? You get me, bro? Nah, man.
Oh my God. But yeah, man. No, I think it'll be a good appointment, bro. Trust me. This guy is a good manager, bro. He's worked with even like rejects from Spurs, like Edwards and players like that. Trust me, he's a very good manager, bro. Very good manager. Plays some very good football. They attack really well. They press well. Like they're good. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? No, I don't have to say it. Well, who are you, bro? Are you the embassy or something? Who are you? You the president or something? What's this guy, bro? This Jordanian Mick Foley. Cala boca, so filo da puta, bro. Alan from flipping Hangover. I got Skittles in there. It's a man bag. I get a lot of compliments from that. Don't stomp it. There's Skittles in there. No wanking at the table, Carlos. You get back to Las Vegas, you feel that puta. What happened about, Havertz is going to score and all of this and that? Cala boca. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. The Jordanian Khabib, bro. You can't chat to me. Be quiet. Man was telling me about Havertz going to do this. Havertz going to do that. Cala boca. You know what I'm saying? Your cooking is at the end of the season. You be quiet. You be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
The Jordanian.
You know what I mean? Yeah, well, Ruben Amorim isn't a Jordanian name, is it? It's a Portuguese name. So cala boca. You know what I'm saying? Cala boca and make sure you're sponsored by Manscaped. How about that? Don't chat to me. You know what I'm saying? What's this guy talking about? What do you mean send the location? Look at this. This Mick Foley, bro. I've had enough of this guy, bro. Every time in the chat, me, cala boca. You're not part of the Rat Army, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not part of the Rat Army. Swear down. This guy, man. This guy. I said, send me the location, bro. What do you think this is? A Tinder date or something about send me the location? Ain't that kind of party, Hassan?
I can't lie, yeah. I think if you're right and Arsenal don't win the league, yeah, I think a stream that you and Hussam do together, he's got to wear the sock, bro. He's got to wear the sock, bro.
He has to, bro. Trust me, bro. He has to. I swear down. The way I'm gonna cook him, bro. I warned him already. I said, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna cook you end of the season. All this crap about Arsenal is scary, but I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I'm not having it. You know what I mean? If you send me the location, and I'll be right there. You know what I mean? And Hooks is on probation. No time, no. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, man. This guy. Oh my days. I'm telling you.
That's funny. That is funny.
I'm telling you, bro. Oh, hey, but Babs is getting cooked all the time, bro. Chat. Tomorrow, someone's getting cooked. Because I still ain't had the time, yeah, to see what top gooners have been saying about us getting the draw against Liverpool. You know I'm not having it, bro. I'll probably just put Babs in a thumbnail just for regardless who it is, it'll be Babs accompanied anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Babs will be there regardless, bro. You know what I'm saying? He'll be there anyway. They're all getting cooked, but I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they'll be talking some rubbish, bro. I know they'll be talking some rubbish. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, what do you make of Ruben Amorim? I mean, I know you don't really watch the Portuguese league like that, but what do you make of Ruben Amorim?
I think he's definitely an upgrade on, well, in terms of how Manchester United will potentially play going forward with Ruben Amorim. Yeah, had to correct you again. I think it's a massive improvement on Ten Hag. Like obviously I had to go up against him in I think it was the Europa League where Arsenal got put to the sword quite differently. I think he plays a good brand of football. I think he knows how to utilize the players at his disposal. That's probably another reason why Manchester United probably won him, because he's been managing at Sporting and been fairly successful at Sporting without actually having, like, I guess, the biggest of budgets. That's probably, well, I guess from one aspect, that's probably worrying signs for Manchester United fans, but from another aspect, it's probably really good for Manchester United fans. I think he'll come in and probably reshape the way that they play. I think he'll probably make use of, I guess, some of the players that I guess we as football fans expect to be starting for Manchester United, i.e. the Amads. Maybe some of the younger guys will get more opportunity, like the Colliers and stuff like that. But I think it's a positive move. It's definitely a positive move. Whether, I know he's won the Portuguese league, but whether he'll be able to take Manchester United to the promised land, I'm not entirely sure just yet. I'm not entirely sure. I'll be real. Like, obviously, no disrespect to your Portuguese league, but it's like the distance is between like the moon and the earth, innit, when it comes to the Premier League, innit? So yeah, I guess we'll have to see. But I guess, long story short, I think it's definitely an improvement on Erik ten Hag.
Yeah, man. I think. Look, I don't know. Obviously, I've been live since this news broke about Ruben Amorim. So is it going to be Van Nistelrooy to the end of the season, and then Ruben takes over at the end of the season or something?
I think they're looking to
or bring him now.
I think they're looking to hit his release clause, because I'm hearing he's got a release clause in his contract of I think it's 10 million euros. That's light work to Manchester United. I would just on the Rude thing, potentially they may be looking to bring in a new manager quicker because of do you remember the blackface stuff around Ruben Van Nistelrooy? Yeah, apparently like it's resurfaced again. Apparently he deleted it off of like his socials, in it. So I think that maybe they might be thinking the longer we have him, it might be a bit of bad PR. That's just me speculating on what I've seen across the internet. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe even tomorrow you see breaking news. Amorim has agreed to join Manchester United, personally. They kind of have to move fast as well, innit? Because if you think about it, Ineos have flopped twice in regards to Erik ten Hag, because they could have got rid of him in the summer and they chose to stick by him. And then they could have got rid of him in the last international break and they chose to stick by him. And then look what happened. So now they've held 2 L's. So in my opinion, they have to move fast. Otherwise, the fan base are probably going to go up in arms.
Yeah, 10 million euros. What's that? Like 8 million pounds, 7 million pounds. It's nothing, bro. They just need to pay it, bro. They just need to pay it. Everything in the Portuguese league is up for sale, man. They just have to put the money down. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, real talk, bro. It's like, I'm telling you, that league is annoying me at times, bro. It's like the flipping strip club, bro. Everything goes, bro. You know what I mean? Just make sure you got the bag. You know what I'm saying? And everything, you know what I mean? It is what it is. It's crazy. I think, look, they got to get it right, bro. I completely agree with you, but I think he's a good manager, bro. Is he the guy to get them winning the league? Maybe not. He might be the guy before the guy. He might be the guy that gets them, playing good football, having an identity, weeding out all the players with egos or on big wages like Bruno Fernandes or Rashford. Getting rid of players that like Rasmus that I don't think has any quality. I really don't rate that guy at all. You know what I'm saying? And getting the most out of I think Ruben Amorim is a great manager to work with the likes of what's his name? Amad Diallo, or the other one, what's his name? The young guy, Kobe Maino.
Yeah, Maino, yeah.
He'll get the best out of them. He's a good manager, trust me. He's good with young players. You know what I mean? And I think it's a good time for his development to leave Portugal now. I think he's outgrew Portugal. He's won a couple of leagues. I think it's the time. Man United, maybe the timing was, you could have went and got Hansi Flick. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a better appointment, because Hansi Flick actually has the experience. You see what he's doing at Barca. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. If Ancelotti's not going to be there much longer at Real Madrid, then Arsenal should go get Ancelotti. I don't care where Arteta is. I don't care where he's at. I don't care how he ends the season. Go get Ancelotti, bro. We already missed out on him once. Go get him again, bro. Proven winner. I don't know if you see it the same way, but when there's certain managers available, bro, you just go get them, bro.
Act. It's like with players. When there's certain players available, you want your team to act in it. So if you can apply the same, you should be able to apply the same to managers, right? But then I guess there's people that would argue, why would you want Ancelotti if Ancelotti is currently failing at Real Madrid? Because if he's failing at Real Madrid, it would be a very difficult task for him to do what he needs to do at Arsenal, because let's be real, the resource at Arsenal and Real Madrid is completely different. The quality of squad is completely different. And I guess the backing from the board is completely different. So
it's not the first time he's been sacked by them and went on to have success.
That is also true. That is also true. I would take him, but I would take him, if anything, just for the memes. When we win something, when he pulls out that cigar, yeah, man, I'm there with you, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's a proper, like, he just reminds me, of like a mafia man, like Godfather and them thing there. Like, yeah. That's a proper manager, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, but will we do it? No. I'll just crash that dream just right now. It's just not gonna happen, is it? Like,
do you think Arsenal don't do moves like that because they never want to put themselves in a situation where we're not looking at the players or the manager, and now looking at the ownership? Like, if you bring an Ancelotti and it doesn't work out, we'd be looking more at the ownership than Ancelotti, because Ancelotti's been successful his whole career, even in Italy. So I would look at it more as like, okay, well, you're not giving him what he needs, or you're not getting the players that he needs, or you're not. Do you know what I mean? When you bring certain managers, they come with certain expectations based on their resume.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And all of a sudden now the club has to, the ownership has to up what they're doing, you know, because then the fans are looking at you like, hold on, how's this person been successful everywhere else but can't be successful under you lot? You man now look like the problem, because you man ain't done nothing before this guy, and this guy's already got a resume. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why they don't. I feel like with Arsenal, they always want to put us on the point where it's like, it's convenient to do youth projects. It's convenient to do a young manager, because it's like, give it time. If it doesn't work out, oh yeah, but he was never really proven. Maybe it's time to go now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And it's kind of like the blame goes on the manager and goes on the young players. And I feel like they don't really want to up the expectation at this football club. That's why we didn't get a striker, bro. If we got a striker, yeah, the excuses as well from this fan base, they can't have the same excuses. Because if this manager was given a striker, went out there and bought the striker that we needed, yeah, and we don't win the league, what's the excuse?
Yeah.
The last player we said that you needed, well, we needed number 10 as well. But if we got number 10 in a striker, all of a sudden, the fan base's standards have to rise. And I don't really think they want that, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, they do protect themselves, bro. They do protect themselves. They don't want the pressure. They don't want the expectation. They want to elude you with there's a chance because Arteta may get it right this year. And maybe it's the missing piece. Every year is a missing piece. Why don't we just go out there and get what we need? How about that?
It does create a story as well, which then sells more as well. But I do think, I think part of it as well is I don't think the board wants to hire someone who has more reputation in the game than them in it, if that makes sense in it. Like, because if you go and bring in an Ancelotti, like nobody's ever siding with the board. Like whatever goes wrong, nobody's ever siding with the board. So I feel like they don't want to put themselves into that kind of scenario. They don't want someone whose like brand is bigger than theirs. Like having someone whose brand is bigger than the KSE brand, I don't think that they want that. Which is annoying.
I hear that, man. I hear that. What's your predictions? You know, our next upcoming games. Obviously, we got Preston North End. Everyone's expecting us to win that. We got to win that. There's no excuse.
We better fucking win that, because I know the smoke I'm gonna have to hold immediately if we don't. Is
immediately
the first ever English team to go invincible beat the last ever team to go invincible. I can't be asked.
I can't be asked.
I can't be asked.
Oh my days.
Honestly, I can't. Bro, if we lose that game, bro, you will see my first emergency stream.
No, I'm telling you. What about Newcastle? I mean, Chelsea beat them 2-1.
Newcastle, I expect us to win. Obviously, no disrespect, but they're 12th right now, and look where we are. Like, we should really be winning that game. I don't think Anthony Gordon, he may still be out as well. Like, their team just ain't really, they haven't clicked yet. So I expect us to beat Newcastle. Don't get me wrong, St. James's Park is a hard place for us to go. We lost there last year. And then Chelsea, again, Stamford Bridge is not really somewhere that I fear. We don't usually struggle at Stamford Bridge, to be completely honest. Like, even last season when we drew there, we should have lost. They was the better team, but we still managed to get the draw. So look, I expect 2 W's. We better fucking get 2 W's, because it's going to be long having to talk to man about Arsenal's title hopes if we don't. But I do expect 2 wins, and I think not only do I expect it, I think it's plausible. I don't think it's crazy of me as an Arsenal fan to think that we can go to St. James's Park and go to Stamford Bridge and get 2 W's.
And this is why I said the same thing when we faced Liverpool. With money spent and time at the job by this manager, we should be able to beat Liverpool. That's why I was angry. We should be beating them, especially when the closest team to Man City right now is between Arsenal and Liverpool. And they don't turn up. You have to take advantage of that. You have to take advantage when the opposition don't turn up. But like I said, so obviously Preston North End, we expect to win. Newcastle, we expect to win. I completely agree with you. I don't think they've been that great this season. I think Chelsea dealt with them pretty well. Before the Chelsea game, we should be beating Chelsea. Yeah, I'm not hearing nothing about, oh, it's a good draw. I'm not hearing none of that. Yeah, this season is about winning. We should be beating Chelsea. I agree with you. But before we play Chelsea, we got Inter. That game there, we could lose that game, bro.
That's our biggest game of the season so far. Do you know why? If we win, if we're able to go to the San Siro and beat Inter Milan, that will give me hope and faith that we can go far in the Champions League. That's a proper test. Beating Inter Milan at the San Siro. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting game. And I think if we can win that game, that will shock a lot of people in world football. I think a lot of people would expect us to lose to Inter Milan at the San Siro.
Yeah, well, they held a 0-0 against Man City, and Rodri was available for that game. They're a very well coached team. They're a very good team. Bro, we better win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we beat Inter. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't think we beat them, bro. I think we might even hold a 1-0, bro. I can't even lie to you.
We could. But I think the most realistic kind of result for that would be a draw. I can see it being like another 0-0, like against Atalanta. To be honest, the way Italian teams play is just like that's just how they play, innit? But by then we could have Saka back to full fitness, Timber back to full fitness. We could have Ødegaard back in the team. I saw reports today that I think it was either he has already or within the next week or so he's going to be touching grass training. So he may be back for that game. You know what? I want us to win it. Hey, yo, swear down. man or girl like Danny, yeah, the pink thing, blood. Yeah,
No, man,
right.
got the pinky. Big up Danny, man. Big up my G, man. Love for that, man. Yeah, I mean, thank you. Very humbled by that.
Yeah,
Big up to Danny, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, bro. Yeah, I mean, big up to Danny, bro.
It's like we were saying, the community, man. It's why you do it, man. It's why you do it, man. The community, man.
Too generous, bro. I never thought when I started. I'll be real. I never thought I'd be getting like any super chats. Sometimes I get bare super chats, but you know what it is, yeah. I just prioritize. Like, look, I appreciate the super chats all the time, but sometimes I miss out a super chat or two because I just read the comments and want to, like, do you know what I mean? The people that always supporting the thing, I always want their opinion to be heard. Obviously, when you get loads of people in the chat or watching, it's kind of hard, but I appreciate all of it. Even if you just watch the channel, even if you just hit the like button, even if you don't even comment, even if you just comment normal, real talk, I appreciate everything equally. Real talk. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Car, you man may not be paying with money, but you man pay with your time. Do you get me? And I appreciate that. So big up to Danny, big up to everyone dropping comments. Northside, I agree with you a lot, but I don't agree with sacking the manager, as there's not a lot of top managers out there. Make them available. Managers have got contracts. They got release clauses. Make them available, bro. Because when you think about it, yeah, Man United are making Ruben Amorim available by paying his release clause. And what you pay for a manager's release clause? What? The big managers have got what? 20 million? 25 million release clause, bro. Come on, man. That's what we paid for like Nun Tavares or something, bro. Come on. Really and truly, in the scale of the money spent in football, it's not that big. Like, put the money down. Do you know what I mean? Like, go get the manager, bro. Like, right now, yeah, Inzaghi at Inter Milan, every season they sell their best players, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. And if they're not selling players, it's because their players haven't kicked on to be that good enough. Like, Martinez ain't the player that a lot of people hype them up to be. That's why no one's going down and putting the money for him. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, bro. They're a selling club. That's the fact. They are a selling club. So go there and say, yo, come to Arsenal. Go to flipping, I don't know, go get Xavi Alonso and say, yo, look at the team that you inherit. It's a very good team in terms of starting 11. Now you got to make sure you add those additions of world-class players and a striker, and we'll give you the money to spend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, there are always managers out there, bro. They told me there's no quality managers out there, bro. Xavi won the league with Barca, £1 billion in debt. You know what I'm saying? Alonso won the league with Bayer Leverkusen for the first time ever. Ruben Amorim has been winning the league with Sporting. I think they're still top of the league now, about to win another league title. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Inzaghi went to Inter. You know what I'm saying? Won the league. Bro, there's quality managers out there, bro. Don't tell me there's no quality managers out there. There are quality managers out there. And the ones that aren't available, make them available. Because a lot of them are not in the Prem. And people say Prem is the best league in the world. Cool, put the money down then and go get them. Go get them then. Most of these managers ain't even managing in the Prem. They're managing abroad. So we should be able to attract them, especially if people are going to tell me that this process and this project is so attractive. Why can't we attract world-class managers? Why?
Yeah.
Why? If the process and project's so great, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bun this manager, bro. He's not good enough. I'm telling you right now, end of the season, watch. Hooks is going to be Northside. I don't like the way you said it, but you were right. So it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to say it, I will say it, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you get me? Arteta's not my dad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have any. I don't really have any ties to him. Like, if he gets his P45, it don't affect my life, innit? But like, do you get me? Like, if I have to say it, I will say it. But like, obviously, I don't want to have to say it because I want Arsenal to win in it. But if it's one of them ones where we have to lose to win in the future, then say no more. Say no more.
I hear it, man. I hear it. But yeah, man, big up, man. When do we play our next game? I ain't even checked. That's how angry I still am about Liverpool.
I think it's Wednesday. I think we play.
Oh, that's calm. That's calm. That's calm. So tomorrow, I will be cooking these top good. Everybody that's complaining about referees, everyone bitching and whining, falapukari on the internet about, oh, it's all about referee, not talking about our performance, not talking about the manager's performance, the fact that we allowed Liverpool back into the game. They'll be getting cooked. If you want to send me any clips of any top gooners just bitching and whining about referees, send it to me on IG, NorthsideLDN, all one word. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be cooking because, yeah, today I've been a little bit busy. Obviously, the breaking news about Ten Hag getting sacked and stuff like that. I was going to do it today. We're going to do it tomorrow. So tomorrow, I got a live with Deji around lunchtime. After that, it's going to be a midday cooking. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I ain't holding back. So, yeah, man, make sure you're doing all of that. If anyone got any clips on hooks, make sure you send it to me as well.
That's you're just banned from calling me the mixer Charlie Smith, innit? Like everything else is carved in it. Nah, do you know what? I saw one in the chat earlier, yeah, the North London Fat Joe, yeah, bro. These things these things are banned, bro. But if any other creative name you can find, go for it. But them two names, they're banned, bro. You get me?
Nah, Hooks, you look more like Suge Knight. I can't lie. When you see Hooks, yeah, this guy's, I swear down, bro. I was like, yo, have I got my knuckle duster on me? Because I'm gonna need a knuckle duster or something to, bro. This guy, bro, is, you know what I mean? Pause. He's too big. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guy's like this tall, bro. I was like, fuck you know. I was like, yo, what's going on? I was like, nah, bro. Where's the knuckle dusters, bro? You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah. If this conversation goes sideways, I need a knuckle dusters, bro.
Boy, yeah, bro. But I don't know if you've seen it, yeah. But you wouldn't have seen it because actually, no, you got Deji on Instagram, innit?
Yeah.
Do you see the picture? Me and Deji.
Yeah. I saw it.
That's when everyone I posted on Twitter, everyone was like, bro, you wasn't chatting shit when you were saying you're a giant. I was like, bro, I tried to tell you, man, innit? I tried to tell you, man. Yeah. I tried to tell you. You get me? Land of the Giants over here, blood. You get me?
Land of the Giants. Well, like BFG, you know?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Arteta could have put me in the midfield. You know, them way there, bro. Them way there.
I'm telling you. Ain't no one running up on hooks. I'm telling you, no one running up on hooks, bro. I'm telling you. But this guy keeps telling me, quickly before we wrap up, this guy keeps telling me, yo, when are we going to go to the Emirates? I'm like, bro, next time I go to the Emirates, yeah, there's so many people that know my face, I don't know them. I'm covered up with 20 man, bro. I swear down. I'll be prepared, bro. I'm telling you. Because some of these men, I know they're going to get a bit loud, bro. Because I remember, like, I only went on AFTV twice, innit? I saw the hate that these men got, yeah. It's crazy, bro. Like, people wanting, like, I never understood people like wanting to be violent, innit? You don't like an opinion or you want to run jokes, cool, innit? But violence is like, I never really like understood, like, why am I going to get violent towards someone just because I don't like their Arsenal take? Like, I don't need to get violent, you know what I mean? But certain people got violent, you know? That's the things that you don't see when the camera's not rolling. Like, some people start getting violent and it's mad. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. Like, I don't like that channel, but I don't really like promote like violence towards like that opposing opinion. But it's crazy, bro. But yeah, I'm going prepared, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm going with the man, bro.
No, just roll with me, yeah. You'll be blessed, yeah. And then come. Do you know what we have to do? We have to go to the Arsenal game, yeah. Then after the Arsenal game, yeah, we have to do, you get me, the duo thing on the AFTV, bro. We have to do the duo thing, you get me, the tag team, bro. In a video, we got to do it, bro. It will break the internet, bro. You know them ones there.
But what have I told you though? I've told you I have no interest to go to the Emirates. I genuinely, it's not even because I don't want to. I don't have no interest, bro. Like real talk, bro. Like I have no interest because I can actually go, yeah. All the last season before and now, I can go, yeah, because someone's already got the thing for me to just. I don't even need to pay anything, but I'm like, I don't want to.
I swear,
I don't want to. I'll be real. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, but like,
give it to me then, innit, bro? Do you know what I mean? If you want to go, give it to me,
bro. Yeah, I say, come on, bro. Innit? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, say no more. No, but no, I
genuinely don't want to go, bro, because the last time I went, yeah, I was like, I vowed to myself and I told my partner, I was like, I'm never gonna go when this club is being run like this. I'm not going. I'm not going. Do you get me? And then obviously, when I started to do the channel, the reason I don't go is because I'm doing a channel. Like, there's no reception coming out like towards the armory. There's no reception, bro. And then to get out of there after the game to get back to where I live, it's gonna be mad traffic. Like, it doesn't logically make sense. So when like,
okay,
go on.
I found the way to make it happen. Yeah, I found the way. Yeah. The home game after we win the league.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
That
one, yeah.
Say no more. Say no more. All your community, so you agree to it, you know. So you get me. You get me? We got it. We got it on the files.
We win the league, I'll go. We win the league, I'll go.
Cool. Say no more. I'm happy.
I'll go. If we win the league with this manager, yeah, we'll go, yeah?
Cool.
I'll go with a Arteta in shirt. Okay.
Arteta
in. If he wins the league, yeah. If he wins the league, yeah. Bro, I've said it on the channel before, bro. If this manager wins the league, yeah, I'm for the manager keeping his job.
Okay.
That's
no, I'm not talking about the manager keeping their job. I'm talking about Northside being out in the public with the Arteta in on the top, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because if someone saw me and goes, yo, Northside, why are you? I'm like, bro, he won the league. He did exactly what I wanted him to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's always been my requirement, bro. Win me a major honor, bro. You know what I'm saying? But have I ever gone away from that? I haven't, bro.
Yeah.
Win me the league, you keep your job.
I would just love to see you in a Arteta in hoodie, bro. I can't lie. I'll be there. That's what, if we win the league, you see that mixtape, yeah, when you hit 20K with Lee Gunner, yeah, both of you need to be in the Arteta in hoodies, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. I can't lie, bro. With the shades as well. Yeah.
And I'll title it, I always believed.
Yeah. No. Arsenal are scary. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Then yeah, you could say the Arsenal are scary because just won the league. That would actually make sense. You know what I'm saying? That then would make sense. You know what I'm saying? Well, then it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's crazy. Listen, I hope it does. I hope it does happen, but I don't think it will. That's the thing. I don't think it will, bro. So, yeah, man, I don't think I'll be at the Emirates for any time soon, bro, because, just don't have the desire. Just don't have the desire, bro, Hooks, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. Like, I don't have the desire, bro. Yeah, I'm saying we win the league, all of a sudden, it'd be different energy. And you know what, I want to, because I do want to show how I was before, like, 2005, how I was, like, how proud I was to be an Arsenal supporter, to support this club. I would like that to be shown on camera, because the whole time I've been doing YouTube, we've been failures. So I genuinely do want it to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen, bro. I don't think it's going to happen, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Listen, you told me today, Zir, clip this as well. I know you're clipping me. You can clip me, bro. I don't go back on my word. You say we have to beat Preston. Newcastle have to win.
Yep.
And Chelsea must win. Inter, you said, like me, you think that could be a game that we could drop points, even though we should win. Fair enough.
I still expect
nothing about keep the same energy or none of that crap if we don't win against Newcastle or Chelsea. Yeah.
I will be here, bro.
Okay.
I don't hide, bro. See, we didn't get the W on the weekend. I'm still here, bro. I don't hide, bro. Whoa, bro.
I'm telling you now.
I can do it to you. Bro, I can do it to you, know.
You must. I don't want to hear nothing about. The referee night, bro. We better be winning those games.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. Don't worry. Okay. I'm right there with you, bro.
Come. Make sure, family, you're liking and subscribing to Hooks. Make sure you're subscribing as well to NorthsideLDN. Hooks is on the road to 2K. I'm almost at 13.5. So big up to everyone that's locked in. And man, we'll chat tomorrow. And it'll be a cooking. I need to see the clips. I need to see what these men have been talking, what bullshit they've been talking on Twitter, on TikTok, and on YouTube. And tomorrow it'll be a royal cooking. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Who should we redirect to? And big up to Jez as well. I know you're in the chat. Big up to Jez as well, man. Big up, my G. Big up. Who should we redirect to? Who's live? All right, we'll redirect to Dan. Is Lee on? I was gonna redirect to Dan. Lee's not on. Is Lee live?
He might be doing a react. I know there's a La Liga game on tonight.
Lee react. Is he live? Hold on. Lee reacts. Hold on. Is he about to go live? Oh yeah, he's about to go live. What time? All right, cool. We're redirecting to Lee. Big up to everyone that's locked in. Redirecting to Lee. Big up, familia. And we're out, man. Love. Make sure you're liking and subscribing to Halftime Hooks as well. we're out. Love.